And Ace got me running. I just so screwed that up. Boy, I tell you, all odds are against me. What's up again, guys? I am so sorry. I got disconnected. There's no one in the chat. How in the world did I do that? Chuck food reviews and more. Hey, welcome to the live. Welcome to Free for All Friday. They gonna kill me, guys, because I'm coming in from the first live. I accidentally logged out of the live. B Angie, hey. Angie B, what's up, girl? That is so crazy. For real, y'all. That is so crazy. Cosmic Twins. Hey, welcome. Yes, Edward, I'm back. I was trying to show y'all the female driver. And then just cancel the live like an idiot. With 12 people on there. And Deuce gonna kill me. She trying to help me out. Ace Deuce, you gonna have to relog me, sis, cause I logged out by accident. Yo, I'm going to try to put these nails on. I have not. I got you still home. I hope. Well, you know what, Ace Deuce, I just got back on here because I canceled it out. So the ones at home probably already stopped because I had to start back. Sorry, Ace. Y'all, I'm going to play with these fingernails. No, I'm going to put them back when I'm still home. I'm in the house. Okay. Thank you. Woo. Now, Tina, please share them cookies with them people. With your staff, okay?
Email me 2 or 3 of them.
Text her that. Can you say, email him 2 or 3 of those cookies? Y'all, let's talk about Friday. What does Friday mean to you? She said she got you, Kenyon.
Alright, yeah.
Salon color nails, ready to wear. Full nail coverage. Long length. Hey, Mama T, welcome. She said she heard you. He's back in the bed, y'all. Do you guys go to the nail shop? Food. Yes. I just ate some chicken salad with some Ritz crackers and cheese, some apples and peanut butter. And a couple of these. These things is good, y'all. Are you itching? What's the matter? You hot? Your nose bothering you? So I usually go to the nail shop and get my nails done, but I've been without them for a little bit now because I really don't have the money to spend to get my nails done, and I want to see how much money I can save myself. So I bought these little nails out of Family Dollar. And it says ready to wear. They're by Kiss. And this is what they look like. Which they look like my nails. What's up, Jericho? Life is good. I can complain, but I won't. I could complain, Jericho, but I won't. And here's the nail glue. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? So let's hope that we don't glue my fingers together. I appreciate you guys. So my question is, what does Fridays mean to you? Do I know who you are? Jericho Aurora. Angie, I'm just like you. I even experimented, you guys, putting on eyelashes. It was horrible. It was on the live. It was fun. But I'm going to keep practicing until I get them lashes. Because I'm going to do beauty on a budget. Looks for less. Okay? Jericho Aurora, you know who I am. I've seen your name, but I don't know who you are. So, do you want to share? I'm using my other account. So, would that be Deuce Family? Yes. Hello, everybody. No, that's not me. Oh, okay, Big Mac Sam. Gotcha, bro. Oh my. Well, look who just stepped. Boom, boom. Look who just stepped in the room. Press Tanya Johnson. Hey, sis. Well, look at you with your pretty self. Press Tanya Johnson is my sister's bestie, guys. So she's like a sister to me, too. What's up, Press? You make me smile. Oh. You on my sister's phone? Angie is real. I am. Your sister using her phone. So what you logged under your name? Look, Press, I need you to get on your own junk and run my playlist. I'm going to have you and Sissy on a channel the same day. You want to come be on the channel? I'm going to interview y'all. Because y'all some single, successful black women. No, it's me using her phone. Okay. Angie is real. Aces family says, Angie B, hello. Aces family said, Press Tanya, hello. Wait, what? What's wrong, Angie? Okay. The Aces family, guys, if you run her playlist, she will get monetized in 2 weeks. So let's do it, guys. Let's get together and make this family. Oh, Ace Deuce, you gonna make me cry, girl. I'll cry, I don't care. Oh, okay. Want to make sure you was alright. Y'all, my finger's too wide for this. Let's do it. And you guys, look, I have a 20-hour playlist, but you don't have to run that one unless you choose to. And I recommend if you already ran that one, then you don't have to run it again. But I have several playlists, guys. You guys will be amazed. I have Mama Said Monday. I have Angie Let's Talk Tuesdays. I have Hump Day Happenings. I have Thankful Thursday. I have Free for All Fridays. That is five playlists on its own. Then I have Kitchen Cooks with our recipes that I've done. Then I have the 20-hour playlist. I have Family Over Everything. Y'all, I have so many videos out there because I busted my behind in the beginning. All you have to do is go to my channel. If I was tech savvy or if I had my laptop with me, I would log on and put the links to my playlist in this live. But I don't have 18 Wheels and Turning. Yes, 18 Wheels and Turning, y'all. I'm going to warn y'all about that one. That one is really, really long because it's the vlog of me on the truck with my husband. So some of those are 5 hours. Some of them are 6 hours. Yes, that's a long playlist because and some of it we're conversating. Some of them were not. Oh, okay, Tina. That is a lot. It's a lot. Some of them were talking. Some of them were not conversating. Some of them my husband was just letting it run while I was sleeping. But that's a lot. Okay, Vern. That's a lot. So I always tell people, yeah, those are long. So I'm like, me personally, I'm just be 100% real and 100% honest with y'all. I wouldn't do it. If I do watch them when I get home, I'll go home. When I go home, I'll put them on and go to bed. So I'll go to sleep watching it, and I'll wake up and it'll still be on. Whoever's going to play her list, hit the number 1 and let me see the ones. Oh, type in a 1. Don't do the number. Do O-N-E. O-N-E. Oh, Ace, you are so doing it. Baby, do you see this? And my husband got my back. I think he has me running right now. Y'all, this was a waste of money. My fingers is too big for these little nails. This is supposed to be your thumbnail. And look how big that is in my nail. I got big fingers. I want to take these back and get my money back. Be safe, guys. Got you. Thank you, Big Mac Sam. How close are you? Mama T. Oh, that fits my pinky fine. I need 1,098 hours. And that'll put me at 4K. When I checked this morning, I was at 1,098. And I appreciate you guys, what you are doing and what you have done, because it is showing. Shout out to Vern's Junk Closet. Shout out to Angie. To everybody, because everybody doing what you do. Whether you comment on it or not, I see a difference in my numbers. And I'm telling y'all, within 2 weeks, my numbers have been going. So I appreciate you guys for doing that for me. As far as my watch hours. And I just been at 1K subscribers for like 2 weeks. But in that 2 weeks, my numbers have spun tremendously. Una Loca Polka and her husband Norm, you know, Vern, all y'all, I appreciate what y'all doing for real. And I give God glory, because he placed people in your life for a reason. So guys, we won't be playing with fingernails because they're too small for my big thumbs. So maybe I'm gonna have to scoundrel up some money and go to the nail shop. That was only $2.50, y'all. So I guess you get what you pay for. I thank you guys so much. You have no idea. Just to share a little bit about me and some things I have encountered on YouTube alone. You know, the last month or so is the most continued support that I have had the whole entire almost year since I've been on YouTube. You know, there were some people that I linked up with that I thought was for me, and I thought that we would take this journey together. And we did take the journey as far as God would allow it. And I'm so grateful that I learned a lot just in the beginning. You know, it's a tedious task. YouTube, being a content creator, it's doable, but you have to be organized. You have to be consistent. And for me, I have learned a lot about me. I understand that I can do a lot more than what I can. If that makes sense. We can do a lot more than we can than when we can. And I used to complain about getting on a computer. I hate computers, editing. When I first got on YouTube, I had no idea about how to edit anything. Nothing at all. Know how to edit. All I had to do was get on there and start talking. I knew that I didn't want to put any junk out there. I knew I wanted some good content. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And what I like about you guys is you guys are not expecting anything in return. Yes, I can support and I will support on the levels that I can. Example, I don't have 2 or 3 or 4 devices. Well, I do have several devices that I could possibly run. I got 2 laptops. My husband has a laptop and a tablet, and we both have our phone. But we don't have the capability of running multiple channels at once. We just can't do it because of our internet connection. We do not have a ground line. We don't have Comcast. We have Verizon. We have a mobile hotspot. So everything on my channel as far as internet is done on a mobile hotspot. And you guys know that is limited. That is limited. So what I do in support is I do challenges. When you get me, you get two. You get me and my husband. So you get double the trouble. You get me and my husband and my sister. You know, because I'll say, hey, so-and-so need this many hours, or so-and-so need this many subscribers. I'll call my sister and she's on it. She'll subscribe to it. My cousin will subscribe to it. So they'll help me where I need help as far as supporting others. But how Angie in real life support others is I do challenges. I come to your live. If I have the time to come to your live and stay the whole time, I will. But if not, I will stay and give you 15 minutes. Like today, I was in Carter Eats live for a little while. Then I had a phone call and I had to go back to her for a little bit. Then I went and watched some of Frank G's video. Then I went and watched some of Genie in the Bottle video. I spread out where I can. So what I like about this group is you guys are not hounding me saying, oh, you didn't come to my channel or you weren't on my live. I don't get that from Tina. I don't get that from Vern, because they understand that it's not possible. And that's what I like, not putting unrealistic expectations on people. Because honey, it can be very tedious. I'm glad I have the chance to do it. And I have learned a lot. Green screen, the language, the microphones, the sound, the editing. And Tina, I would never put that on you guys either. Now, if it's been a minute since I seen y'all, I know y'all busy. I'ma come looking. You know, if I haven't seen you on my live, or if I haven't seen you post a video, then I'ma come see where you at. Like, babe, we haven't heard nothing from Tina, or babe, you think Vern? So we're asking about you guys. We talk about you guys off camera, because you guys are a part of our lives. And what a lot of people fail to realize is that without subscribers, you're not a content creator. So my question to you guys, what are some things that you would like to see Angie in real life do? Because my channel is going to be catered around more of a talk show setting. Yes, I do too. Y'all best check up on me. Hey, Bonnie Rose, check up on me. We sure will. So, and Jakenda, I love her. She's awesome. I love everybody, and I'm just so excited. It's a good anxiety, and then it's anxiety. John Ruiz, Edward Smart, Cliff Lee TV. Oh my God, Vern, Bonnie, Asshole by Tina. Who else? Genie in a Bottle. Like, Genie in a Bottle was one of my first Rodadies. And Genie in a Bottle actually won gifts from me, and I have not sent that woman gift off yet. She probably think that I'm a liar, but literally, when I first started doing my channel, I'm going to bring some of those things back. I had the Angie in Real Life trivia. Had the Angie in Real Life trivia that I used to do. We had I did giveaways. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff in the beginning of my channel that I don't do anymore, but I'm going to start incorporating that back. My husband has put a disclaimer out there that says chat rules, respect the host and others in the chat. No more than 2 emojis in the comments. No digits, please spell your numbers out. No self-promotion. Listen to and respect the moderators. Thanks. And that is a disclaimer by my husband, the COO of Studio T. I'm the CEO and he's the I'm the CEO and he's the COO. Is that right, baby? Yes, our as told by Tina and Angie, I need a VA for real. LOL. I was going to offer it to one of my mods. What's a virtual assistant? Girl, I can't handle that, Vern. I'll stay your mod. I'm at work, so I have time to help people with their watch time. Oh, thank you, Bonnie Rose. If you want to grab one of my playlists, I'm grateful for that. There's several of them. Pick your choice, honey. When you go on my channel, it's like going in a Blockbuster. I smashed the bell and subscribe her as well. Thank you. Press Tanya, I'm gonna have you and my sister on my channel, and it's gonna be a Sunday, so get ready. Make sure your makeup is done and your hair is done and all that. And I got room for y'all in the studio. We're gonna talk about single, successful black women, because you guys were single moms. Y'all holding down these careers and positions that are stereotypically designed for men, but y'all holding it down, sis. Okay. So get ready. It's going to be real soon. Let me get my laptop. It's going to be on a Sunday. Get ready. Vern, I'm getting my daughter to do it. Absolutely, Vern. I'll be honored. Wait a minute. What did I miss? He honoring something? Thumbs up the live. I'm all that. LOL. Yes, you are, honey. I'm at work. Got that. When my review comes back, King and Smith will be my moderator. Oh, LOL, honey. He don't play with that wrench. He love his wrench. Yes, guys. So I'm excited about what's to come. So what are some topics? Let me get my pen. Get my husband pen. This is a nice pen, y'all. Look at that. This is a nice pen. It got a flashlight on that end. It got the little spongy thing for the stylus. And then it's a pen too. And it write good. It glide across the paper. He very glad I ain't stole it yet. Yes, Press Tanya and my sister are hard working women. They are homeowners, okay? They are homeowners and they holding it down. Yes, honey, he loves his wrench and he don't play. He don't play with his wrench. So, I got my pen, I got my paper. And so while I have y'all on here, what are some topics? Yes. No, this ain't the one we was arguing about. The one that we was arguing about is out of ink. And it's mine because it has a stylus on the end. This a different one, Tina. The one we was arguing about is out of ink. And he was getting ready to throw it away. I was like, I'm going to keep that for the stylus. Because you know he owed me a stylus. Oh, this one. This is the one that we was arguing about. This writes good too. This is one of his old pens from I have a pen fetish, guys, too. Pen fetish, cup fetish. And I'm working on my P.O. box, guys. So hopefully I'll have that soon. This is the one that we're using now. Are you leaving? Okay, see ya, Press Tanya. Don't work too hard. This is the one that we was arguing about, which it has the pen on the bottom. See that? Then it has the stylus on there. So this thing right here works very good with my phone. I mean, it touches like the original stylus. So it's out of ink, so I just kept it for my stylus until he buy me another one. Okay, so some of the things that I'm going to bring back to my channel is the Angie and Real Life Trivia. So the Angie and Real Life Trivia are questions about myself, about my life, about my channel. Angie, did you get the P.O. box yet? No, Vern. Girl, look. Vern, I went to the post office. I'm going to need you to get out of my pens, ma'am. Vern, I went to the post office to get my post office box. So I went there, took my stuff, filled the application out, thinking that they was going to give me the P.O. box that same day. Well, he told me that the mail carrier had to initial a place on the application verifying that that was my correct physical address, even though I had mail that had my address on it or whatever. So maybe a week went by and I'm thinking that the mail carrier, I like trivia, me too, Edward Smart. I'm thinking that the mail carrier was gonna knock on my door. This girl yelling, see you later, LOL, cause she hear me. I told her no. Tell her quit yelling at you, Press. So I'm thinking the mail carrier was going to knock on my door, physically verify that I live there, and then sign off that I live there, that I received mail there. Well, apparently I was mistaken. Went back to the post office. Hey, I came in here, put an application in for a P.O. box, and I haven't heard anything back from my mail carrier. What do I need to do? Hey, Jakinda, love you. Just was talking about you. And so he said, what's your name? I told him my name. So unprofessional. You guys, let's not be unprofessional. If you work in a public place, servicing the public, please be professional. Put your ghetto back in the back corner. Put it in your back pocket or something. Don't bring it to work. Leave it in the car. Leave it at home. So I goes up to the counter, says, hey, told him all that story. He says, what's your name? I tell him my name. So he goes in the back and get this paper. So I'm thinking, like, I never seen the mail carrier. I never heard anything from the mail carrier. What do I need to do next? He asked me my name. He went in the back and he came out with this piece of paper with the mail carrier's initial on it. I'm like, when did he initial this? I never saw him. Thinking that I was supposed to physically lay eyes on him. But he was only to verify that I get mail there by delivering my mail as he do every day. So I said, well, how much are your P.O. boxes? He didn't know. Wrong answer. Wrong answer and wrong answer. And if I was your supervisor and I was overhearing you and I was shattering you, we'd be having a little meeting. I asked how much was the P.O. boxes. He could not tell me. And y'all know them post offices be jam-packed no matter what time of day, evening, year, whatever. All these people behind me. I don't want no mailman or milkman at my house. You know what, Kenyon? Exactly, Edward. You cannot tell me how much a P.O. box is and you're standing behind this counter and you are a federal employee. Even if I didn't know, I wouldn't say I don't know. I would say, let me check. So this joker sends me around. Remind you, all these people are in line behind me holding their packages. They were already short of help because when I got there, it was only one person at the counter. Y'all, it's always the story with me. It was one lady at the counter. It should be posted on the wall near the post boxes. Angie, don't worry about that. Look, it was posted near the post off boxes. It was Vern, but at the same time, I didn't know that. So he points to me to go look on the wall while all these people are behind me holding their packages. They were already short of help with one little evil white lady that was up there. And the first person that she was waiting on, I'm like, Lord, if I get her, she's going to tear me to pieces. Because first and foremost, it was a Hispanic lady. And she couldn't understand what the Hispanic lady was saying as far as her money order. So she was giving the lady all kind of stank looks. So finally, the Hispanic lady just showed her the amount of the money order that she got. So I'm thinking like, Lord Jesus, she going to tear me to pieces if I get up here. After the Hispanic lady, it was a Haitian guy. After the Hispanic lady, it was a Haitian guy. And I forget what he was getting, but she could not understand him either. No. She was paying with like whatever he was getting was like $1.10, or it was very little. It was, stop, baby. It was very little anyway. And all he had was a big bill. And she was like, you don't have anything smaller than that? You don't have a dime in your pocket? This is the lady behind the counter that's waiting on Hispanic lady first. We pissing her off, all these nationalities. And it was an older white lady. And I'm like, OMG, she gonna rip me apart. Because she done got every nation. So I was hoping I didn't get her. But yet, I was also hoping I didn't get the black guy either. Because he didn't know what the devil he was doing from the last time. So she got upset with him because he didn't have anything smaller. And she had her face all tuned up. Y'all, I should have recorded it. So then that's when somebody came out the back and was like, if anybody needs some help that's not paying cash. So no, everybody was paying cash, obviously. So then they pulled the other guy back. So I got the Mr. Don't Know How Much the P.O. box costs. He couldn't even tell me. But anyway, make a long story longer. The price that they wanted me to pay, I didn't have it to pay. I had it, but I thought maybe I wasn't going to get the smallest one. I was going to get the next size up. So I usually have a great experience at our post office. And Seaford, yeah, I think this depends on who you get. So by that time, y'all, I'm around the corner looking at the prices. And I'm saying, okay, so how do we pay? He was like, you got to pay it all in full or do 6 months. I'm thinking I can do a monthly payment because I've had P.O. boxes in the past. But that was, 16, 17 years ago since I had a P.O. box. So things have changed since I had a P.O. box. And it was like $60-some for a half a year. Which I had $60, but not for a P.O. box. So I do too, Jakinda. I do too. So that's where we at with the P.O. box. We're working on it. We are working on it. So I have made the initial steps. All I have to do is go back and pay the money to do 6 months because they won't allow you to do a month. Now he would say if I could do a month, okay, that's fine. Come on, let's do this. Let's pay it and get going. But I just didn't have the additional $60 to pay for a half a year. So we are working on that, ladies. Because I know Jakinda's going to send me some snacks. And I know Vern and I discussed on sending each other something after Christmas. And I also know that, what's her name? Tip, get the smallest one. If you get bigger packages, they hold them behind the desk for you, and you get a yellow hard copy paper in the actual box to tell you, okay, well, that's what we had told that's what my husband was saying, you know, we don't need to pay for a big one because they will hold them, but I'll go back and get the small. I think the smaller was like a 4x6 or a 6x4 or something like that. I think it was a 4x6. 4x6 I think was the smallest, but that alone was still like $40 something. I don't think any of their boxes was under $100. Whatever, Kenyon. You get your invoice is paid every time I wait on you. Every time you have a hot meal, honey. Every time you have breakfast in bed. A sandwich when you driving that truck. And I'm asking you if you okay. That is what I paid. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with the smaller one. Thanks, Vern. We talked about getting the smaller one. No fair. So, I also know that Tawana Yvette is also sending me some things. So I got to get my things going. So a couple things that I'm going to incorporate in my channel, you guys, is I'm going to put Angie and Real Life Trivia back. I also have things. Edward Smart won something at Christmas time. Brianna won something at Christmas time. I still have a package I need to send off for Genie in a bottle. So I have things that I need to get on top of, but I just haven't had to. When I was working and had the money to do it, I never had the time. Because the hours that I was working, the post I would be closed when I leave and closed when I got off. So there's a lot of things that I need to do that's in lingo. Now that I'm not working, we need some money to come in. So I have a t-shirt that's being made as we speak. This is my personal t-shirt for Angie in Real Life. However, we are starting a t-shirt collection that has some of my favorite sayings on them. Those will be yes, Vern, those will be for sale on my channel. I'm also looking into, hey chef, a cosmetic line and also glasses. So I'm working on things like that, but I wanted to get my logo first. So on my makeup and my glasses, it will have my logo on there. So these are some things that we are working on Angie in Real Life. I'm putting it out there. It's in the making. As God allows the funds to come in and allow people to sow into me, it is working that way. I thank God for what he has done so far. But yeah, it's happening. I'm just standing on God's word and believe that what he orders, he pays for. I was watching Genie in a Bottle this morning, and she said something to me that stuck out to me. And she says, what did she say? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. And it's little things like that. Chat rules again. Chat rules, disclaimer by my husband. It says, respect the host and others in chat. No more than 2 emojis in your comments. No digits, please. Spell your numbers out. No self-promotion. Listen and respect the moderators. Thanks. And that is my mod. And that is my husband. So let's try to be obedient to what he's saying. He's doing it out of love. Hey, y'all, says Chef Way from Dubai. So those are a few things that we are working on to generate money. Other than going to work every single day. I had my interview. I sent all my information back. So now I'm just waiting for background check to come back. Which there's nothing on it. So I'm assuming I checked the email to see if she got it. And it said it was sent. So I haven't heard anything from her, and it's been a week. So I'll probably give it to about Monday, Tuesday next week. They have full-time positions. They have part-time positions. I interviewed for a full-time position, but if things go the way, I'm busy now doing YouTube, and I don't have a job. I have to go. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you, Bonnie Rose, for the time that you spent. I appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. Time is everything. And that's something, once you give it out, you cannot get it back. So I appreciate your time. It's very valuable to me. Your time means a lot to me. And I'm so grateful. So that is some of the things that I have been working on. T-shirts in the making for my one. And I think I'm going to come out with three in the beginning that I'm working with. So I'm in search of the you know how they have in those stores when they have the t-shirt on a mannequin top. So I need a mannequin top. I'm gonna look for that. If you guys see one for cheap, let me know, because I know like a lot of stores go out of business and stuff like that, and you can buy that stuff at like closeout prices. So I'm looking for a mannequin that I can put a t-shirt on, and that will be displayed on my show as well to help with that. Also, you guys know that I want to incorporate mugs, because I drink coffee and I drink tea. So I had asked earlier if you guys could send a mug from the state that you're in, and I would talk about that state on my channel. I'm struggling with my colors for my logo. At first, Vern, I was like purple because it's my favorite color, royal, but yesterday in my prayer time, God gave me a specific color and the meaning behind that color. So it's, you know what's, girls, I like pink, the fancy pink and all that, but I may add an extra color to it, but for right now it's gonna be all one color. Matter of fact, I took a picture of my logo. I need to send it to her, because she told me to play around with it and send her a sketch, and then she'll go from there. And her price is reasonable. So I pay for my shirt, and I can also pay for my logo out of the last seed that was sold into me. Yes. And also, Vern, I was telling my husband, and I don't know if you noticed it, but she have shirts there, but I personally, I'm going to purchase my shirts and let her make them based on the t-shirt quality that I like. There are a couple t-shirt vendors that you can go to and buy shirts by bulk. But you also can go in Michael's. Michael's have t-shirts. Hobby Lobby has t-shirts. Dollar Tree has t-shirts if you're running on the small side. My company shirts are made via on demand via my site. Well, I have shirts on Teespring. I started a t-shirt on Teesprings, and actually my store on Teesprings is called Angie Tees and Things. So I started that on Teespring, but nobody's buying that stuff. Nobody's buying it, and it didn't cost me anything to start it. And you can't even, which I didn't know that, but you can't even display your store on your YouTube channel until you get 10,000 subscribers. You have to have at least 10,000 subscribers before YouTube allow you to put before they allow you to put your store on the bottom of your channel. Now, I do have a tax ID and all that for my own t-shirt business. So I'm just using her until I get established. So YouTube, t-shirts, products, merchandise, this is fueling my next level. But yes, I do have a t-shirt tax ID number with my tax ID and all that with the IRS. But I haven't done anything with it. Babe, I wear your shirt. No glitter, no pink. We got you, baby. So yes, I do have a t-shirt on Teesprings, and it has Angie and Realife on it, and then it has Live Baby Live is what, and it comes in all different colors. But I haven't purchased one because I haven't had the money to purchase one. I just created it on there to be able to generate revenue from it. So I will start posting links. I've been trying to do things that would generate me revenue without me putting out revenue, if that makes sense. You so nasty. So I do have a t-shirt business, but it's not off the ground yet. So I'm just using this to get me where I need to be. And that's the whole thing. We looked into a heat press and all those things. I actually took a class to make t-shirts. It's called t-shirtriches.com. So I did all of that and process up to here. I have designs that I've drawn out already. And the designs that I have drawn out. Hey, oh my God. Baby, would you look who on here? Boom, boom, boom. Look who just stepped in the room. Sandrella G. Yes. Y'all, this is my cousin Vern and Cheryl that I was telling y'all about. That was my favorite cousin. This is my favorite cousin, y'all. When I was telling y'all that her mom, my mom was sisters, and we done some stuff together. We talk about everything. That's her, Sandrella G. Hey, sweets. Her name is Sandrella, but we call her Sweet Pea. That's her nickname, or Sweetie. So yes, Vern, I am very business minded. I have done Scentsy. I have done Avon. People have been trying to get me to do Mary Kay. I've been solicited for Pure Romance. I've been solicited for the jewelry business. What do they call it? The $5 jewelry. I've been solicited for that. So I've done a lot of business, and my goal is to be a business owner. So I have these small little steps to try to work towards the big thing. And my t-shirt business is actually called Smudge. So I have that stuff in the place. I just haven't been able. Applying for the what is it? the number. What do you call it? I can't think of the numbers. The IRS number. What do you call it? I forgot, Kenya. IN number? TIN or something? It's easy. And I love jewelry. Yes, the EIN number. Absolutely. So getting the EIN number is free. So what you guys may not know about me already is I have a nonprofit organization, and it's scheduled also with IRS. It's called Jeremiah 2911 Ministries. And then I also have my t-shirt, which is called Smudge LLC. Those are things that God placed in my heart to birth. So by me contacting IRS and getting those things underway, was a way of me saying, okay, Angie, this is really going to happen. So I have both of those. I have so many dreams, aspirations, and goals. I do. But it takes money. And it takes favor. And it takes like-minded people that can help one another. I'm not very business-minded as far as the logistics. Business-minded ladies I like. And that's why, you guys, Vern, I don't know if you had a chance to get your book yet, but the book Go Getter is one of the books that I had picked you for the panel. It's me, you, As Told by Tina, Angel Lives, and Frank G. And I picked you guys because listening to As Told by Tina and her mindset and her goals and her business talk and training and skills, and then Vern listen to you, all those things coupled together would be great for us to talk about based off this book. This book is about business. So I have my book. I think Tina, As Told by Tina, was ordering hers. Angel Lives ordered hers. I'm supposed to be sending Frank G his because I want a man on the panel as well. So Frank G and my husband. My husband probably won't come on the camera, but he'll talk. So you'll be able to hear him in the background, or you'll see him keying. So we're just getting everybody time to get their book. The panel is you, Vern, As Told by Tina, Angel Lives, me, my husband, and Frank G. And we can get up to 6 people on StreamYards. But we probably won't go over that until after I'm monetized. So it'll definitely be after I get my 4K. So around the 15th, maybe 16th, something around February, we'll do that. So everybody should have their books by then and have their books read. And the thing about the book is I've already started reading the book, and I've said anyone that is interested in getting the book, is $3.99 on Amazon. Get the book, read the book, and you guys, when you come on that panel, come with your questions, because this is going to be a very healthy, knowledgeable panel based on their life experience. Vern's very smart, very knowledgeable, all her years of experience of dealing with people, talking to Tina and listening to her background. She's very knowledgeable of things. And me, I have always been on the forefront when it comes to retail and customer service. Yes, I am nationally certified licensed pharmacy tech. And my whole 17 career, most of it has been working with the public for one of the largest retail chains in the world, which is Walmart. So I've been to Walmart, I've been to Walgreens, I've been out in the public. So just the etiquette and hearing the terms and numbers and just putting all those things together on one panel, y'all, it's going to be powerful. Even if no one gets anything out of that, it is going to be awesome for us alone. It's going to be awesome for us alone. It is. And that is just the first panel on my first project. There are going to be other panels with other people based on the topic and the title as God leads me. That's just some of the things that where my channel is going. You know, I just don't want to be on there rambling and talking about any thing and not helping no one. And I mean, it's good to have fun, and all that, because this is fun to me. I love to converse. I love to learn. I love to talk to people. So, some things that I would like to know from you guys is, what are some of the topics that y'all would like to hear about? This pen's so pretty they don't want to write. Subscriber topics. So, you guys are the wind beneath our wings. What are some things that you guys would like to hear about? So one thing I'm gonna start to do is try to pay attention to the news more and find out what's actually trending on the day before I go. I also need to work on my banner, because it says weekly podcast every Wednesday, and Wednesdays I'm never home, and that was prior to me getting on truck with my husband. So I know for a fact that Tuesdays and Sundays that I'm home. Those are 2 days that I know for a fact that I'm home. So I'm narrowing down a schedule, and I'm narrowing down a time. And I just wrote down subscriber topics. So, what are some things that you guys would like to hear Angie and Real Life talk about? Because it is a talk show. Woo! I am cold. Babe, anything you would like to hear? I said, any specific topic? If you weren't married to me and you were my subscriber, what would be something you would like to hear on my channel talked about?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. You play too much. You don't know? Nobody's commenting, so I guess nobody knows. Nobody knows. Baby, I don't know what you did, but I'm cold. I'm excited. The Deuce family got me on assignment. Yeah, she told me stay on live for 2 hours. Every single day. And then she said go 2 times if I can. I gotta grow up and be like Vern. Vern be killing them lives. I'm like, Lord, this girl be going. I be falling asleep. That's all right. I hang out with you on there, though. Today is January the 31st. She laughing. And we got 1,098 hours to go. I gotta go back and watch some videos because people subscribe to my channel. So I need to go back and check their channels out and see what their channel is about. Oh, I heard the official on your channel last night, Burn. I heard the official D Spot got his 1K. That's what's up. Official, I think it's official D Spot. I met him on Una's live. Remember that day? It was me, Una, Maria. I thought I heard that last night. Remember, I was on Una's live. It was me, Una, Maria, Tawana, and him, I think. Auntie Maddie has a challenge out, y'all. I'm thinking about doing it. It's eat the 3 boiled eggs with no hands challenge.
How the hell you eat that?
That's 21 grams of protein, guys. She got monetized fast. And I don't hardly see this lady anymore, but it was one lady that I used to follow on here. She knew her stuff. She's the one. You don't think that was fast? Her channel came to me. It was fast because she came out after me. I think her channel came out after me. So she hit her 1K before me, her 4K before me, and got monetized before me. So, and it'll be a year for me next month. And that's the thing, like, I realized that the niche channels get there faster. I said I was going to do it. I got the eggs already boiled. I'm supposed to do the pickle and cotton candy challenge. I got the pickle already and the cotton candy and haven't done it. And I posted my first video February the 15th last year. But I just noticed, like, the niche channels, that they get monetized fast. Good luck with that. I'm doing it for the protein, girl. But I've noticed that those channels grow really fast. The mukbang channels and like that kind of stuff. Oh, the pickle and cotton candy. Biology said it was good. And I don't like sweet pickles. And that's probably why I haven't done it yet. I mainly do challenges to support other channels. That's my support. Shoot, Jacinda. I did apples and mayonnaise. I did apple and mayonnaise challenge. I did a raw egg challenge. I've actually created a few food challenges myself. And one of them is the bomb. When I say it's the bomb, it's the bomb. It's the chicken and watermelon salad. The I Love Lisa Michelle show did it. Lips did it. Miss Parchman's World, she did it. Miss Newton, Fairly Big Noise, she did it. And that's actually one of the playlists on my channels. Chicken salad with Ritz crackers and cheese. You know I keep a snack on here. Cause I love a snack. So we will feature a new snack on every episode. So that's coming. Lady Zion's Mother of Creativity. Welcome, welcome. Sharwana's Creative Circle, welcome. Oh, I'm out of crackers. I thought I brought... Babe. I thought I had brought a sleeve of crackers up here with me. These are the best crackers in the world, y'all. I love her Ritz. And I got a sleeve somewhere that I had already took out of here. It's our snack bag. Lady Zion. I like your name, Lady Zion. Well, I guess I must have left it in the bag. I'll open these. But so we will have a featured snack. We will talk about, I actually did a whole nother channel outline, y'all. I like to be prepared. And I just feel like it's more professional. So I've created a whole new layout for a channel flow sheet, a whole new layout for product reviews. Oh, Vern, I didn't forget about you. I have to contact the lady that I do product reviews through. So, Lady Zion, mother of creativity. How are you? I think this is my first time seeing you in one of my lives. Unless I seen you before and just forgot. But that name is unforgettable. Unforgettable. You can't forget a name like that. That's about what's happening with Angie in real life. Y'all, it's a new year. Really? I like Zion. I like Zion. So what are some of y'all plans for y'all channel? I know it's sometimes hard to share because you don't want to put all your stuff out there because then you got copycatters. Let go, guys. Are you saying let's go, guys? It's hard to really share your heart because you don't know who's watching. But at the same time, I'm a firm believer that what God has for you is for you. And people can copycat you all they want, but it's only one you. And I always talk about competition and connections. And the first time that I heard that was on that Turner Sisters channel. They were doing their intro video and they were talking about how they were new to YouTube and what they wanted to bring to YouTube and, you know, things like that. And they said, you know, after all, it's not about it's all about connections, not competition. So that one thing stuck out to me. And that's how I like to stay connected with positive people, positive channels. So I adopted that theory for myself. You'll hear me say it sometimes on my channel. And that's good to know. Because up and coming YouTubers, like the support that we give now as far as how to get your URL, like there weren't channels out there to help us. We had to wing it ourselves and find out what things were. So that's why it's good to me, I think, to be connected with channels like Vern's and those that are helping people come up, because I didn't even know, y'all, before, you know, when you get your first 100 subscribers, you get your personal URL, I think. I didn't do mine until I had 500. I didn't do that until I had 500 subscribers because I didn't know about it. I didn't know until I forgot who told me. So I didn't claim that until 500 subscribers. But just think, if I hadn't have claimed that, if somebody would have claimed that before me, then I couldn't have used it. So I'm glad that no one took it within that time. But if you don't know, I don't know if I was supposed to read. The majority of us, when we started out YouTube, we didn't read a manual. We went off what somebody said. think YouTube didn't think about this whole process. The 4K, what does a personal URL do for you? It keeps your name of your channel. So like Angie in real life, no one can take that. It's already taken because it's mine. And what makes mine unique is because I have one L in my name, and that actually was a typo. Real life is actually spelled with 2 L's, but that was a typo on my part. But my niece was like, Angie, Angie, that's cool. Leave it like that. She said something different, so that's why I left it Angie in real life with 1 L. And it's almost like your social security number. You can be identified with that. Like when someone says, post your link. Like if I ask one of my mods to post the link in my channel, that is the link that they will post based off your channel. And I think they give you one when you first start, but it's not solidified until you go over there and do it. Because it's a spot on there where you have to check it and claim the URL. But I think that's only after you get 100 subscribers. That's why I would love for YouTube to have like a manual book. Because hey, fine as wine. He said, what's up, Miss Truck Driver, honey? I am fine. Just talking about YouTube and things like that. And Vern, I think we were talking about colors. My thoughts run so quick and they change so fast. But we were talking about colors. Everyone vote for me to be the YT cheerleader VP. Heck yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. When you were saying colors for your logo, keep in mind, I did research. Finest wine, I need a new banner. But I'll get with you. Let me get with my husband first, and then I'll get with you. That's the order over here. Get with my husband first, and I'll get with you. But, when you were saying that you were looking, honey, I think everybody loved that chant. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes. Everybody loves it. And when I was talking about colors, I did research on colors. And I Googled the colors that grabs people's attention. What colors? Well, okay. Indeed, email me at Demetrius61. Okay. Demetrius61@gmail.com. Okay. But go by that, Vern. Colors that attract people. You got orange. You got yellow. Okay, Cheryl, welcome back. You got orange, yellow, reds. These are colors that attract people. Let me see. I can't think of the word I'm trying to use, y'all. But mentally, psychologically, that word. But those are ones that catch people's attention. And I love gray. My favorite color is purple, but I love gray, black, and white. I love gray, black, and white. That silver mixture. When I redo my house, my whole house gonna be like that. But I love gray too. And that's why a lot of times when I do like my thumbnails, and even when I was making my banner, you see it's a lot of red in it. Some of my tags have like a yellow on it. They have orange in it, gold. Those are the colors that attract people to your channel. Look it up. Because it sparks curiosity. Jakinda, you like black, white, and gray too? Me too. It's my favorite. They look so good together. And the thing about that is, with them 3 colors trio, you can always put a pop of color in there. Like when the springtime come, if you want to throw like some yellow or some purple or something, you can always accent those 3 colors with something. It's the same thing, Cheryl. I'm eating off the same plate. It seems like I eat a lot, but I don't. I just can't eat small portions. Because those of you that don't know, I had gastric sleeve surgery. It'd be 3 years in March. So I'm portion restricted. I only have a little stomach. So if you guys ever hear me refer to Little Chew, when you hear me say Little Chew, I'm talking about my stomach. That's my Little Chew. So I eat more times, just small amounts. And to be honest, I'm hungrier more. My cousin said, you eat more now than you did before you had the surgery. So you guys, what drew you to YouTube? What made you guys start YouTube? Lady Zion, Cheryl, Jakinda is gonna get some content. She waiting to build up her people. And then I got apples with peanut butter. I remember you saying that, Edward. I bet made you start. Well, that's manly. Cheryl said I was actually a supporter for a long time. Jakinda says I love apples and peanut butter. Girl, I messed up and got crunchy peanut butter. I was rushing. That husband of mine was rushing me in the store. So we forgot to get hot sauce because he liked Texas Pete hot sauce and I like Crystal. And we was frying fish for dinner that night and I forgot to get his hot sauce when we at the register. So he was like, never mind. Let's say you go ahead and pay for your stuff and I'll run and get the hot sauce. Oh, it take too long. So I ran and got the hot sauce, a bag of apples, and some peanut butter. And I thought the jar said extra creamy, but it says extra crunchy. And I should have known the extra creamy has a red lid, not a blue. Y'all, I'm going to stop promoting this people food. I want Jif to give me a contract. Cheryl said, I was just doing my research and checking people out for a while. Then people kept asking me when I was going to post content. And so I finally posted the very first video. And the history is rest. Sure, I gotta go to your channel. I'm sure I have been to it, but it's so many people I can't really I kept going to your channel last night when you was on Vern's Live to make sure I had you. And your name sounds so familiar, like somebody I know in person. And you also remind me, of All Things Neil. Do you know, are you subscribed to All Things Neil? I'm going to get my husband's phone and go to y'all channel. Give me 1 minute. He's snoring. So I might be able to pry. Hey, Angel. Welcome to Free for All Friyaay. We're just chatting and rambling about different things. Business, channels, panels, colors for I don't know. You too, Cheryl. Mimi Cat Dude 64. Hey, welcome to the live. I feel the same way, Cheryl, about you. Every time I see your name, it's like, dang, I know this woman from somewhere. Let me get my husband's phone. Because I can go to y'all channel from his phone. I'm trying to get myself together before I stand up. Y'all know how these big booty girls are with these jeans. Everything be hanging out when you get up. And we can't be having that. Back there snoring. You know, you get up and all your butt crack be out. And I don't see how in the world these young girls, they be sitting down just like they don't feel the breeze. I know you feel your crack out, honey. I know you feel your crack out. And I always wear a t-shirt, so my shirt is always tucked in my pants. It's always tucked in my pants. But you see them young girls, they be just chilling. Crack right rusty. I know, goodness boy, y'all feel that breeze on your behind. And you know what, y'all? They may not even feel it. You know why? Because they do it for so long that they're accustomed to it. And I layer all my clothes. I love camis. I'm a layerer. I love to layer my clothes with different colors and stuff. So I try to keep my behind covered. You know, I keep it. Ain't no try in it. But these young girls, their cracks be out. And they act like they don't feel nothing. They immune to it. Alright. So, let me go to yours. Cheryl Freeman. Go to channel. Looking like I know this lady. Just me, Cheryl. Happy Sunday. Ooh, what you had? Tacos, Cheryl? I'm gonna look at y'all channels while I got his phone in my hand. If y'all don't mind. I can't sleep when I'm hungry. Me either, Cheryl. We got to get up and eat something. Just Me Cheryl 4 days ago. He got the volume turned down. Oh, now I know why he asked me, do I sing? Because of my thumbnail. I'm like, why he asked me that? I want to see this. This look like tacos to me, girl. Let me look at that. Yummy. I love me some tacos.
Some steak tacos.
Ooh, this is Cheryl, y'all.
Sauteed red and yellow bell pepper, sauteed onion.
And you guys are not subscribed to her channel. Get there.
Cheese, green onion, and the steak, of course.
Don't they look good, Angel?
That's it. Hope you guys are having a blessed Sunday. And as always, smooches.
Smooches. They look good. Did you make the shells yourself? They look like homemade shells. I likes. Is it upside down? No. Let me make sure. It says he subscribed to you, Cheryl, so I'm going to like this video. Alright. Now let's go. Alright, who else is on here? No, I just fried these shells. They're store-bought. They look nice and homemade. Angel, they do look good, don't they? Mimi is at CatDo64. Let's see what you about over here. Let's look at your about section. It says personal channel for my favorite things: knitting, crocheting, people, family, and friends. My mom used to crochet a lot. She had a big bag that she would crochet. Actually, when she passed away, she was working on an all white, nice white blanket. Let me see. Let's look at Cheryl. And you guys, when I look at channels, word of advice, what I don't subscribe to channels that I feel as though I'm not going to support. So what I do, I have mini project bags. What I do is I like to go to their oldest videos. And the reason why I like to go to their oldest videos is because when you first start out, you haven't been compromised. Not saying that you do compromise, but the real you get the real authentic person. To me, when you go to their channel in the beginning. So I always go to videos and I go to oldest. Cheryl, I didn't do that for you because you had them tacos up there. But before I subscribe to your channel, then more than likely I probably did that first. So we're on Mimi CatDo64. My live stream and it doesn't. She got a quick hello on here, guys. Let's see. Mimi, do you mind? My thumbs it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
this
reached
is
my limit on my video I was doing. So I just wanted to come back in and say thank you to everybody who subscribed. You mean so much to me. Paige at BD Crochet and Wonderlust, Seta Place, Crystal at Bag O' Day. I just, God, there's so many. Debbie, the Canadian Cratcheter.
You guys, if you are not subscribed to her channel, go subscribe to her channel.
Excuse me. change in the weather and I'm getting a frog in my throat. Billy from Crafty Floridian.
And this is her
I watch so many.
a quick hello on her channel.
Podcast of Gigi Made It and Christy Glass Knits. I've watched
and that's the thing, guys.
Videos and
There's
stuff.
so
I just love
much
them all.
out
I watched
here,
some of the
different
DIYs from Dollar Tree hauls and Michael's and Joann's and all of those. It's like
there's so many different channels out here and so many different niches, guys, where you can just find your place. I mean, on the way in, it is a bit rocky on your way in, but once you get in there, turn it down. Once you get in there, and I've been doing YT since August, I watch many different kinds. Me too. And I don't crochet, but I like to see people crochet. I like to see the end results, just for someone to create something. The creativity is what draws me in. For those of you who are not connected to Angel Lives, let's go to her channel. Of course, my husband is subscribed to her. Let me see videos, just to give y'all a little taste of what Angel Lives is about. Yes, it is hard starting out, but you will get there. Just don't give up. If you stay focused, because it's so and see, I'm guilty of not watching a lot of Angel Lives videos, but I go on her lives. I watch a lot of different people, just not just people who do food. Yeah, me too. Hey, Booski, Angel Lives. See, I haven't watched too many of Angel Lives personal videos. I found her on a live, and I go to her lives a lot more than watching her video. So this one's a year ago, and it says Friday night therapy session. And since it's Friday, if you don't mind, Angel Liz, we're going to share your Friday night therapy session video. It's only 14 seconds, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. So if I'm liking what I'm seeing, I know they're going to like what they see. I'm going to give you a thumbs up.
What I do to soothe myself, a little cooking. When I get upset, this is my therapy. Just a little shrimp boil going on.
Man, this is better. See that, y'all? You was, girl, and that looked good. Did y'all see that? She was cooking it with shrimp on a Friday night, and I love some shrimp, y'all. I love me some shrimp. She got this one called Soups On. You know what? I've never had these things. Girl, you must really, Angel, you really like shrimp. You got shrimp Saturday. Yummy. Friday night checking in. Chinese takeout wings. Were you making those?
Get your best today. Let's go, Peloton.
We're gonna let her ad play. She getting paid, y'all.
I'm right here with you. I got
This
you.
is what happened when you get monetized. You get them ads so she can get them coins. I know we want to hit the skip button, but we gotta let her get her money, okay?
Get your first Taco Bell order.
This is an unboxing.
Delivered for free. Only through Grubhub.
Just a little bit of what she does.
Hey everybody, this is Angel. Just wanted to do a quick unboxing video. I got my unique today. Look at my pretty purple bag. So
That
pretty.
is pretty.
And this is the box of everything that I got. And this was actually, everything was inside of the purse. Was inside of the purple bag. And then this is the part of the box that it came in. I got laundry and stuff everywhere, so I'm trying not to show.
So go check her out, guys.
Welcome.
I'm gonna have to go. Oh my God, girl, you in these shrimp. It's another video that says big and bigger shrimp mukbang. Girl, I'm gonna get in the bed and watch your video. I'm gonna get in the bed and be wearing your channel out. So you about to see a lot of my comments on your videos. So get ready, girl. She has her playlist, guys. Congratulations to you, Cousin Vern, for being in review. And thanks for telling me. Yes, honey. I appreciate that. Let me see. She got her playlist is relationships, challenges, seafood boils, and live streams. You know what? I don't have my live streams separated, so I need to go and do that. I try to put anything that's live when I create my thumbnail. I try to put the word live on there. Do you guys need help creating thumbnails? Because I done got good at it. Okay, Vern. Dill pickles and whipped cream. Sorry. Look, Mimi. That was Tasty Mukbangs Challenge. When I first started my YouTube channel, guys, I was avid followers of, believe it or not, Tasty Mukbang, B Loves Life, Prissy P, and Tasty Mukbang, and Casey Connections. Those were the 5 prominent channels that I followed on a regular basis. Like, I followed them every day. Like, I watched their videos constantly. On their channel. So that was one of Tasty Mukbang's challenges. It was the sour pickle and whipped cream, and it was nasty. And I supported Tasty Mukbang before she was monetized. You know, I was one of her subscribers before she got monetized. I remember when she had all of her ice cream and pickles is awesome. Yeah, she said it was a challenge. It was. And I remember she had, you did it too, Angel Lives? I remember that she had all her subscribers, y'all, but she did not have her 4K. And I literally sat up hours and hours, 2-3 o'clock in the morning on her live with her. And the next day she had her hours in. She was working on more hours. Like, that's how I supported her. And the reason why I started following her is because she struck me as a God-fearing woman. She struck me as a God-fearing woman, and that she loved the Lord, and her spirit is what drew me to her. But, you know, as I got to know her and I became a content creator, and I asked her to do my challenge, and she was like, ew, ain't nobody doing that. I asked her to do my challenge on her live. Ew, ain't nobody doing that. And when I did her challenge, I made sure I tagged her in it. And she commented on me doing the pickles and whipped cream. But she kept asking me over and over, did I do the challenge? I did it. And she commented on it. And that was when I first started. So I kind of eased my way back from her. Definitely eased my way back from her. But in the beginning, which I think that person is still in there, just some kind of way things got messed up. Same here at Angie, no lie. That's what drew me to her channel as well. But then I started seeing a whole different person. Yes, absolutely. Even I was talking about how my mom passed away, and you know, she prayed for that, my healing and things like that. You know, we chatted in her live and was on there all night like we do. But then it just, hey Friyaay Vlogs, welcome. It just went down south. Who else channel we didn't get a chance to look at on here? Lady Zion. Let's see where he at. Lady Zion Mother's Creativity. Our first day of school in 2020. When she tried to get Eats What Q channel took, I couldn't deal with her anymore. It was crazy. I hope and pray that she can find herself. Because what you guys see now, that's not the original Tasty. That's not her. That's not the lady I was following. Yeah, now I remember her channel. I think I just subscribed to her channel. The lady, Lady Zion Mother's Creativity. I was trying to find a quick, small little clip that I can show you guys. It says I'm commissioned to stay on this live for 2 hours. How to start making baby food. Easy and healthy dinner for my family. Coconut rice and avocado. Outing at the zoo. Now this is definitely different. Now she does meal prep. How I make healthy lunch for my household. Let me see. Ooh, this looks yummy. Let's give you a thumbs up.
Thank you for subscribing.
And this is Lady Zion Mother's Creativity.
If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button. In case I upload new video, you shall be notified. Today's topic is about how we prepare our super healthy lunch for the whole family. Our lunch today is how we prepare our super healthy macaroni. You can see all the ingredients that is present here. Let's just go one after the other. We can see the macaroni, we can see the strums, we can see the lactose, what they call lactose.
And that's a little bit of Lady Zion's creativity. Mimi says, okay everyone, I have to go get grandson off the bus and pick up my grandson for a weekend visit with Mimi. With a great weekend all. I will see you again soon. Thanks Mimi, I appreciate your time. It is greatly appreciated. Time is so valuable. It's something that we can never get back once it's gone. So for you to spend that time with me, it means a lot. So for you to spend that time with me, thank you. Let me see who else channel we need to visit on here. Angel is, we did. Cheryl, we didn't do you. Did we do you, Cheryl? Nope. Oh, we did you. That was them daggone, I see now. Them tacos. Y'all see how you get hype about food. I think Vern is the only one. Edward Smart, we didn't do his. Jakinda. I think Jakinda just has videos that she posted. None of her own. No, those are other people videos. So, sure. Let's go to Vern. We all know what Vern channel look like and what it's all about. But did you guys see Vern's video of how to make soap washing powder? I love that video. Let me see if I can find that one for y'all. She was in that camp like a scientist. She was in the lab, y'all. Vern. For some reason, I love that. Must have been when you was on your cruise. Oh, you was so pretty on that one. I never seen your thumbnails, Vern. I need to learn how to make laundry detergent now, honey. Hey, Buffet and Beauty, welcome to the live. We're just talking about random things. We're talking about YouTube, monetization, congratulating people. I have my husband's cell phone, so I've been going on other people's channel and showing what their channel is about, so those on here that don't have them can get them. Just getting to know who's on here. I feel like it's a get to know session. You know, like this, you like to know who's following you. You don't always get that chance to be able to do that. So I just took my husband's phone. I need to start doing thumbnails, but don't know how. Girl, I will hook you up. First and foremost, I'm gonna need you to download this app called Thumbnail Maker. Download you an app called Thumbnail Maker. That's the first process. Before I started using the Thumbnail Maker, I had Photo Grid. Yesterday, let me see. Sure, I need to start doing thumbnails. Okay, sure, we'll come back to that. Like yesterday, my fiance got her phone home. She home from work, so thank God we can unite with everybody. I know, right? That's awesome. At Buffet and Beauty, hi, hello. Before I started using Thumbnail Maker, I was using Photo Grid, which I had Photo Grid on my phone because I used it with Facebook. So when I would upload my pictures, I would do Photo Grid and play around with them that way. But then somebody told me about Thumbnail Maker. I had already learned how to do thumbnails off in Photo Grid, but when they told me about Thumbnail Maker, it made me better. And I think they have a paid version and they have a free version. I think I have the free version. I can't remember. But I'm going to do a tutorial on that. I'm going to do a tutorial on that when I get home. But with Thumbnail Maker, you can pick any picture out of your photos. Or you can take a picture. Say, for example, you setting up for your, say, for example, if you're setting up for your video for the day, and you want your actual face or whatever you're doing on that thumbnail. Canvas and Adobe Spark. Angel Lives Thumbnail Maker is so easy. I swear it's so easy, girl. Let me go out. My thumbnail you see today. You see that thumbnail? This was made in the Thumbnail Maker. And I put that right there. The record is a sticker. That says live is a sticker. I put all that stuff on me. They have all these gadgets in there. And I played around with that. And I played around with it and put all that stuff on me in Thumbnail Maker. And because I was testing equipment, I just picked the words testing, testing, testing at the bottom. And I put a microphone to my mouth and headphones. That's another one that I made out of thumbnail. this thumbnail right here from yesterday. I took a picture of me yesterday in the studio, and then I just added all that stuff around it in the thumbnail maker. This one right here is one of my favorite ones, and I got a lot of compliments on this. This is an actual picture of a real highway that I took with me and my husband. And then what I did was I made stickers of him and I. So those are stickers. And you should be able to make a sticker of someone in kind. And this was one of my favorites, and I got a lot of compliments on this one. And that is this is actually my picture. All of these are actually my photos from my phone that I took. And this one right here is we were on a highway riding somewhere and took a picture. That of my husband and that of me, those are pictures that we took at separate times. And I made them into a sticker. And when I made them into a sticker, I was able to put them on that picture. And then of course you got the live because it was a live, and then you have the YouTube logo there. As you can see, whenever I have lives, these are stickers. I try to put a live on it to remind me of that. Y'all, I'm not that smart to be able to learn how to do this. This is all done through Thumbnail Maker. That one too, that says Time and Chance. This right here was product review. So I took a picture of the products that I was doing, and then I just put those words on there. All this stuff is available in Thumbnail Maker. This right here, it says when it rains, it pours. I took a picture of my face that day because that's just how I was feeling. That face right there, when it rains, it pours. And then I got those little, you're able to still access your keyboard in thumbnail. So these are just emojis. When you hit your keyboard and the emoji face come up, so those are just emojis. That's what they are. This right here was a picture that I took of myself. Y'all, this right here is my very first video that I ever posted last year. This right here was at my nephew's football game, and this is an actual picture of the football field that it has. I have two nephews and 2 cousins on the field. So I took a picture of the field. Of course, this is a sticker. This sticker you can place anywhere on the picture, and you can take a picture of yourself on any background and just trace it out and make it a sticker, and you can put you anywhere. You can put you anywhere. This is before YouTube picked my thumbnail. My fingernails is dirty, y'all. If you guys haven't seen that video, y'all need to go back and see that thing when I ate them spicy noodles. That thing was horrible. And believe it or not, this video right here of me dyeing my hair blonde. Hey, Cliff Lee. Do you guys see how many views that is? I'm not a hairdresser. 2.1k views 6 months ago when I dyed my hair blonde. I love this one too. The Christmas cover. This is actually a picture from Facebook years ago. That's what that is. And I just played around with it in the Thumbnail Maker. So it's easy, guys, and just try to pick things that would draw people's attention. So I want to do it too. I like the blonde on you, Angie. Cheryl, the story behind the blonde is my mom kept her hair blonde, and in her loving memory, all of us dyed our hair blonde. The day of her funeral, we walked into her funeral with blonde hair. All of us. My sister, my niece, my brother dyed his beard blonde. My sister-in-law, she had on a blonde wig. So I keep my hair blonde. I kept my hair blonde in loving memory of my mom. However, it has grown out a lot. So my mom hated black hair, And that's why she was natural. But that's just some of the thumbnails that I did that you can do. It's so easy. With that thumbnail maker, it gives you several different options, which I'm going to do a video on that and show you guys. That'll be a good thing for me to do. That and show you guys how I edit in KineMaster. Because KineMaster is another app that I use to edit my videos. The sound, my intro on a Monday, oh, Tuesday. That right there, that all was done in KineMaster. This. Oh, Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday. Oh, Thursday. Oh, Friday. Saturday. Okay, you guys. So my intro was made in KineMaster as well. So it's doable, guys. You just gotta learn the terms and those kind of words. And that's the kind of things that I want to help people learn. I did that intro off of KineMaster. KineMaster is a editing app. They have a free one that is no charge, but I didn't want their watermark on my pictures and stuff, so I chose to use the one that's $4.99 a month. That's the one I have, so I do pay for that, but it's well worth it. Let me see. Let me go to his Google Play Store, and I can show you what it looks like, guys. I mean, everybody has different things that they use, and that's okay. You pick what, thank you, Cheryl. You pick, the song even came from KineMaster. Where is Google Play Store? I don't even know. All in his phone, y'all. I see his Google stuff, but I don't see the Play Store on there. There it is, Play Store. I'm going to work on my intro and my thumbnails today. It takes a little bit of patience, and you'll be able to do it. Because I didn't know how to do none of this stuff. When I say I didn't know how to do none of it, my husband is so proud of me. Because he'd be like, what? You did that? This is the thumbnail maker that I use. See where it says that red thumbnail maker for YouTube? That is what I use for my thumbnail. And you can play around with it so much. You can have multiple pictures. You can have borders. I'm still not that versed on that, but that's how I got that. And I wanted to do an intro to put before all of my videos, but I want it to be the same. You know how a talk show comes on and it has the same commercial all the time, or the intro to a sitcom or something. It has the same intro. It is. I'm not patient, and it was so frustrating to me. That's why I said I learned a whole lot, Cheryl, for real. I am so honest. I learned a whole lot. And then KineMaster is the editing app that I use, and my phone has an editing app on it. My new phone that I have has an editing app on it, but I don't use it that often. I gotta plug my phone up. It's going. I'm dying. So in KineMaster, KineMaster, and I learned these from other people because I had no idea about none of this stuff. It looks like this: KineMaster Video Editor. And this is how it looks. This is the introduction. It is a lot. It took me a while to learn how to get KineMaster, but I got it, girl. I could even do a green screen on KineMaster. Like, people was like, you can't do a green screen from an editing app. Yeah. Yes, you can. Yes. Absolutely. That's why I'm going to do a tutorial. I might do a live tutorial and just mirror my phone to my TV in my living room. That way I can show some of the things that I learned in KineMaster. You can record a green screen in your house, and you still can upload that green screen through KineMaster and edit it in KineMaster. And then I also learned, which I got to go back and play with that, because I wish I would have had done a tutorial when I first figured out how to do it. And now I can't remember how I did it, but I was able to do green screen without having a green screen in KineMaster, with using a background that was green in KineMaster. I think I used a video that was green. I forgot how I did it, but it's doable, y'all. So that's it was hard for me too, guys. But you know what I did? My husband suggested it to me, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna mess something up. I'm gonna figure it out. I tried to sit yesterday and figure out how I did it, because I'm trying to think of more ways that I can help new YouTubers, like my journey, my story. So I want to do some things that I have done to help other YouTubers. And I have a camera, but I think maybe 5, maybe 4 of my videos were actually done on my Canon camera. All my other videos were done on my phone. Everything else was done on my phone. Recording, editing, everything. Everything was done on my phone. So once I got the hang of what to do, I still don't know it all. I'm still learning. Even with my broadcast, you know, I've been had my Yeti mic since the summer, but I never could get that thing to work the way I want it to work. So now I'm learning with my headphones and the cords. The purpose of the headphones when you're recording is I want to hear what you guys hear. Right now, I can't hear what you guys hear. I don't know how I sound to you guys. But with my Yeti mic, it's connected to my laptop, and the headphones are connected to the sound. So at the time that I'm doing my video, I can hear what you guys are hearing. If I'm too loud, I can turn myself down. You know, if there's extra noise in the background, I can hear all of that. So that's why you see me with my headphones and stuff on. But see, I already knew how it's supposed to be. I just didn't know how to do it. And I would get so frustrated, y'all, and just quit. But now that we figured it out, and that's the point of the headphones, you might can get and a Yeti microphone. I think I picked like $100 and maybe $25-$30 for that, only because I was working at Walmart when I purchased it, and I got a 10% discount on it. And it was a gamer's package. It came with like a free game insert or something. So when I purchased that microphone, but I didn't start using it right away. You know, so there's a lot of things that I have now that I didn't have when I first started out. Yes, I've always had the background. I always had the backdrop, because I purchased all of that before I made my first video. So I purchased all of that before I made my first video. But I want to help people. I want to let you guys see what I have in my studio, what you can grow into it. You don't have to start out with all of that. You know, even if you have a closet at home, you can make that your YouTube closet. Make it your little space. Create a designated space that you can go to and work. Ordain that spot. Pray in that area. Ask God for the spirit of creativity to come upon you in that area. Just go in that area. Just create a little YouTube area. You know, forever known these world. Hey Angie, how are you today? I'm good. Thanks for stopping by. Just make it serene. Make that area for you where you can go to and take out time to create, because it's hard being a content creator when you can't figure out what to do. I mean, it's good to do challenges and get your name out there, but you want to create your own brand, your own you. So you need that place that you can go to. You know, set up a bookcase in a bag, or 2 lamps, or just make a real nice background. You know, even if you're using that closet as your YouTube space and you want to open that door, then set that closet up decorative in the back and you sit in front of it. So you will have that decorative. Put you some LED lights back there. Get you a ring light to put in front of you. The most important things, guys, about YouTube is lighting and sound. If a person cannot hear you and they cannot see you, they're not going to watch you. If I can't hear you and I can't see you, I'm not going to sit here like, what they saying? What they saying? So that's 2 imperative things, sound and lighting. And always when you have the lighting, guys, make sure that the lighting is behind the camera. See, I have great lighting because I'm using the natural light right now because I'm at the windshield. You know, but if I was home, my phone, I have a ring light. I actually have a whole studio. I'm going to give you guys a tour because I have a ring light. I have box lights. I have umbrella lights. 2 umbrella lights, 2 box lights, 1 ring light, and I actually have like a wall that's all green screen. Then I have the wall behind me that you guys see, which that's all a photo stand. You know how you go to a photo shoot and they have the backdrops? That's what that is. That is a whole backdrop kit. And then I also have another wall that has like my bookshelf and all that. That's too junky to show you because my jewelry and everything is on there. But I'm going to fix it up. And yes, it is a lot of lighting, and that's why you see that in my studio it's very bright in there. It's very bright in there, and all 4 of the lights are on. Well, one of the box lights is not on because the light is blue. I was supposed to be changing the bulb, but once you get it set on there, once you get the lighting set, and I am trying my hardest, guys. In the first videos, my lighting was everything. I don't know what I did because the lighting to me now is off. So I'm trying to get back to that first lighting, and everything is operated by my switch. Does the light make it really hot? Well, I'm always cold, Cheryl, so I don't feel a lot of heat on it. Now there is times when it get hot in there when I got all that stuff on and I got the door shut. I shut the door. Now it does get kind of hot in there, but I won't pull my fan in there because the Yeti mic picks up so much sound. Like, it picks up a car. My husband's always hot, Cheryl. You can hear a car. When I have my headphones on and I'm doing sound check, I can literally hear a car drive by. That's how sensitive that Yeti mic is. It picks up everything. If I have a fan blowing, you can hear the fan blowing in the background. The thing is so sensitive. But those are a lot of things that I would like to help up and coming YouTubers with. The ring light, all those other lights, and everything is set. When I turn my light switch on, all my lights come on at the same time. Turn it off, they all go off at the same time. No, Cheryl, that does not help. But yeah, so there's a lot of things that I want to help other YouTubers with and to teach them how to do. Now, I think I'm gonna do the KineMaster one maybe this weekend. Don't hold me to it, but I will be doing it in front of my big screen, my flat screen TV though, because I can mirror my cell phone to my flat screen TV, and then I'll have the camera facing, so I can I don't even have to have the camera facing on me. I could just have my camera on the screen as I walk you through. You don't have to see me. I can just show you how I edited a video from start to finish, because with my intro, I don't do that over each time. What I do is I go in my last video and gut it. I gut the whole entire guts out. Well, I feel as though once it's on YouTube, it's out there. So I delete all that in the middle, and I keep my intro, and then I add my new video inside of it. I add all my new videos inside of it, which it cuts down on some of the editing process. And then I cut, if I want something out, I pinch it, I cut it out. If I want to add scenes, I cut it out. It's a lot you can do with KineMaster, all from your cell phone. All from your cell phone. Don't spend money until you are ready to spend money. Don't take money from your bills. Don't go not use your nail money. I mean, if you want to use your nail money, your hair money, that's up to you. But you can do all the stuff right from your cell phone, and people will never even know. They'll never know. They'll never know. Just sit you up a nice area and a background behind. Keep your lighting. I can also plug my Yeti mic into my cell phone. I can plug my Yeti mic into my cell phone. And also go with my headphones, and I can listen. So if I don't have my laptop with me and I want to take my Yeti mic around, I can do that. It's a lot to learn, y'all, for real. I learned so much, and I can sit down and write out tutorials from what I've learned through trial and error. And I'm holding my husband's phone like this because I'm still telling y'all about the light. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It is a lot to learn. It really is. And I love to help people. But what I did, Cheryl, and you guys that are watching, I stopped telling people what I was doing. That's why you don't see tutorial videos. That's why all you hear me now is talking about it. Because I shared so much of me in the beginning. Oh my God, you can do this. How to mute the sound. How to do a voice overlay. I was putting it out there, giving it to people. And they were in turn doing tutorials and stuff off what I taught them and not giving me any credit. Not that I'm saying that you have to give me credit for it, but good grief. You know, be decent about the thing. So I stopped. When people start asking me how I do my thumbnails or how to do something to a video, I stopped telling people. I stopped. And I had told my husband I wasn't going to help nobody else till I got monetized. Do you know how frustrating that is and hurting it is to open somebody's video and see everything that you said you were going to do and say everything that, saying and trying to do everything you said you want to do? Basically sharing your heart, your vision, your dream with the person, and then because they are more financially stable than you, or whether they're not financially more stable than you, they go out and try to get the things that you said you want before you and put it on their channel before you're able to do it, and start doing things before you're able to do it because you shared your heart and your dream. So I stopped. Now I'm gonna show you. You just, and as a result of me not doing that, now look at my channel, look at my equipment, look at the things that I had. Now that I have it and I didn't put things out there for somebody to take from me and then not even acknowledge me, you know, so now it's out there. But I help people all the time. I help people all the time. And the rumor in the YouTube streets about Angie in real life is that I don't like to support people. That's the rumor. I don't like to support people. I'm asking people to run my playlist, and I'm asking people to do things for me, but I don't like to support people. But yet I helped you get off the ground. Yeah. That's the rumor. But see, there's a lot of things that go on in the larger YouTube channels that go on the smaller channels. But the smaller channels are just not seeing anything. Example, me. So I don't say anything. So I just close my mouth and move in silence. It hurt. Oh yeah, it hurt. But I don't care no more now. That's why it's easy to talk about. But the things that were happening, I already knew they were happening. I knew they were happening. It was only a matter of time before somebody was going to say something to me about it. I was just waiting. And because a person trusts me and they are getting to know me, yeah, When someone tells you something about a person and you don't see that, question that person. When someone tells you something about a person and you don't see what that person says about you or that other person, question that person. It's very imperative to move in silence. Don't tell people. And I haven't done anything to anyone that I'm aware of that would cause them to stop following my channel or to stop supporting me. I don't know if I've done anything to anyone that has caused them to stop doing that. And if I have, come to me. Because we all have ways about us that sometimes we may say something the wrong way. Or I like to see things for myself. I don't listen to what people tell me about someone else. I don't either. I don't either, Cheryl. But I know that there are times that I can say things, or I'm not just saying me, I'm going to say in general. We can say things that offend people, but that wasn't our intentions. So just because you are offended by what I say, and I don't think that you're offended by what I say or whoever says, it doesn't mean that person wasn't offended. You cannot disqualify somebody else's feelings. We all are different, and you can't tell anybody how to feel. You can't tell anybody how to feel. So what I could say to somebody else, it could be jokingly and no hard feelings. I can say it to another person and they took it completely out of context and their feelings is hurt. When I stop supporting someone, it's because things I've actually seen for myself. Exactly. And also, I stop supporting people when I see them, it irks me. When I want to say bad words and it irks me, then that's time for me to pull back. Knowing what you've done and what you tried to do to me on this platform, I pull back. No, I don't support you anymore. I won't unsubscribe from your channel, but I won't watch your videos and I won't come to your lives. I just won't. Because now I know the true you. And I found out the hard way. You know, and you can't tell me that it's a coincidence that 5 or 6 people was following me and were all here with me, and then you stopped and all 5, 6 of them people stopped too. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. We live and we learn. So I've learned so much through YouTube. I've been hurt in real life. And I've been hurt on YouTube too. So that's why I'm kind of leery on who I accept, who channel I try to follow, who I deal with as far as collabs and things like that. Because, you know, if you do a collab with somebody in right standing, that video is out there forever. Even when you guys stop talking to each other or whatever the case may be, stop supporting each other, it's out there. And it's nothing that you can take back. With the exception of me going in and taking it down on my end. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I didn't do anything. And also, you guys, even another word of advice that I would like to share with you guys. Know the maturity level of the people that you're dealing with. Know the maturity level. We have to be really careful. Yes. And some people aren't mature enough to handle your level of maturity. For example, if I come to you and say, Cheryl, we was in this together. I thought you had my back. Everything I shared with you, you shared with everything. I shared everything I knew with you. I thought we was in this journey together, but then when I turn around, you're doing something that I have no idea about it. And I'm offended. So I'm offended, but I'm not saying anything. I'm holding it in. Then I choose to come to you and tell you that I'm offended. You did this, that, and the third, and I was offended by it. And then you're offended because I was truthful with you. about my true feelings. You're offended by me coming to you and telling you how I really feel about a situation. I'm the one that was trying to convince my heart, you know you wrong, Angie. Don't think like that. It's not true. That's not how it is. You know, they wouldn't do that to you. But when I come to you after battling months of sharing my situation with another person on YouTube and sharing my situation along with my husband, to my husband, fighting back and forth whether I should go to the person or not. And then when I come to you, you know, about the situation, you have to let a person know when you have a problem with them. You do. But at the same time, is that person on the level of maturity can handle that? Can they handle that? Because if they can't, then they get mad. They get mad at you for being truthful about your feelings. It's all about a level of maturity. So, Cheryl, if I come to you and tell you that you offended me, that I had a problem with what you did, if you had a problem with me telling you that, Cheryl, Angie, I got a problem with the fact that you said you got a problem with what you think I done. You share that with me. Don't act like me coming to you was all good and talk about me to somebody else. If you had a problem with me sharing my heart with you at the time, you should have addressed that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my way of thinking. Everybody don't think the way that we think, and that doesn't necessarily make that person wrong. Because somebody thinks different than we do, or have a different opinion on what we have, then that does not make a person wrong. But I refuse to apologize to anyone else for how I feel and how I felt like I felt at the time. I have apologized for people for stuff that I didn't even do, but I just apologized because I felt like it was the right godly thing to do. But I'm not doing that anymore. Either you're going to like me, you're going to accept me, you can handle my truthness, or you can't. But just leave it as that. If you want to stop following me and you don't want to do with me, just do it. Don't take a crew with you like elementary. And that speaks for the mindset of those that was following me. Where you're weak enough to allow someone to convince you to stop following a person. Okay, we in high school and play program like high school out on recess in elementary. Oh, don't talk to Sally because I'm not talking to Sally. Oh, me and Sally got arguing, so don't talk to her for a week. So the whole crew on the playground hanging out with Sally for a whole week, and then 2 weeks later, everybody back friends with whoever. It's so elementary. And I said all that to say this, you guys. Exactly. That is so high school. And it is. But it goes on. And it goes on because the root is envy and jealousy. It's a heart thing. It's a heart thing. And if you're secretly in competition with somebody, how does that person know? You know, I always say, like, it's the small foxes that spoil the vine. But if you don't know that you're harboring this stuff in your heart, it comes out eventually. But you have to do a reality check with yourself to make sure that you're in right standing and you're not that one that's causing division or causing people to not talk to each other over some high school stuff. It's just a lot with YouTube. It's so relatable to the natural life and the life outside of there. It really, really is. So that's one reason why I pull back and stop sharing what I know, and how to help others. Because before I was so eager. If I learn how to do a thumbnail today, I'm calling up so-and-so and we're going to teach them how to do a thumbnail today. So what? Because you get better than me. I want you to get better than me. Because the thing about it is, when you grooming somebody, if you get better than me, then that means I did my job. It is crazy. Cheryl, if I teach you how to use KineMaster and you become great at it, I'm glad. Now find something down in KineMaster that I missed and show me. That's my mindset. And if you bring an idea to me or a suggestion and I'm not in agreement with it, don't get mad at me because I'm not doing it your way. That's all stuff that's what's inside of a person that they have to deal with. And I'm learning that it's not always me that has to be apologized, and that I'm not always in the wrong for feeling like I'm feeling. It's okay. My feelings are valid. Yes. Great and all, honey. And my mindset is whatever I learn, whatever my hands touch, whatever I commit myself to doing, I want to be good at it. One of my mantras is I'm forever a student. So I can't outlearn anybody. But if I learn something different and get the same result, don't get mad because I didn't use what you told me to use. And that's not just pertaining to YouTube, y'all. That's in life in general. That's in life in general. Stay true to yourself. Always know who you are regardless. Don't crumble at the seat or at the mercy of adversity. Stand on what you believe. Everybody has to do what works for them. At the end of the day, yeah. And I may not like it what Cheryl chooses to do, but who am I? Cheryl can do what she wants. You know? And that's the thing, you know, we have to stay true to us no matter what. If staying true to Angie is going to cause some people to fall off by the wayside, I'm okay to that. Because in the end, who going to look out for me? It was my mama and my husband. But I don't have my mama or my grandmama anymore. I got my siblings. I don't have my auntie. They all have my back. So all I got is my husband and good old Jesus. And me. So I have to look out what's best for me. For my sanity. And I've been dealing with a lot. Because the anniversary of my mom's death just passed. It was November the 4th. Was a year. And y'all, I was just out of it. I was still doing YouTube, but when that camera shut off, y'all don't know how many days and nights I cried. Anti-anxiety medication. Panic attacks, yes. Feeling like I can't function. And my job at the time was high stress. Dealing with YouTube was stressful. And going through why they stopped talking to me. Why they stopped following me. And then here I am, not accepting the fact that my mom is gone. You know, my job is so stressful. All those things combined together, y'all, I had a nervous breakdown, for real. I ended up going to the doctor. I told my husband I need some therapy. Mainly because of my mom. But you dealing with that, and dealing with stress on your job, and then dealing with people turning their back on you on YouTube who you thought was for you and who you shared portions of your life with. I mean, intimate conversations with people on YouTube. Open your heart up, and then you trying to figure out, what did I do? Why aren't they following me anymore? Why don't they call me anymore? Why don't they come to my channel anymore? Dealing with that, wondering what I did wrong. It was just a lot, y'all. But I still was like, I made YouTube, and I'm going through with it no matter what. The woes and cons, the pros and the cons. You got to keep going. You got to keep going no matter what. And thank God for my husband. Because if I didn't have my husband, I wouldn't be able to not work. Because how our bills going to get paid? We still got rent, electric bill, groceries, car insurance. Hey, that's why my nails ain't done. That's why my lashes ain't done. Because I don't expect him to do that for me. Because he's taking care of the house. When I worked, I did all that on my own with my own money. If I ask him to get my nails done, he will. But why would I ask him to get my nails done when he's taking care of the whole house? He's making sure that we have groceries. Making sure the lights stay on. A roof over my head. Those kind of things. But life, I'm telling you, can be very stressful, you guys. Take it by the horns. And like my mom said, live, baby, live. Live, baby, live. Because no matter what happens in your life, y'all, we still have to live. We are content creators. We are branding ourselves. And if we don't, your husband is very supportive of you. That's a great thing. And I love that about him. And Cheryl, if my husband did not support me, I would not do this. Because it takes up so much of my time. And him and I don't have small children. So there's times when he's sick of this. Yeah. I don't feel like it today. Take a day off from YouTube. There's times when he don't feel like it. This is my baby, my dream. So if he didn't support me, I couldn't do it. Because if it would cause problems in my marriage, I don't want it. I love my husband. I love my marriage more than this. More than this. So if he don't feel like it, and I try to make sure when I know that he wants a home cooked meal, or if I know he wants time, and this is for y'all wives that's listening and soon to be wives, if he wants some time, things like that, do it early. Like I try to record if he's sleeping. You know, if I'm going to get up in the morning and do a video in the morning time, then I try to make sure he has breakfast. I wake him up, fix him, give him his breakfast. Or if it's during the time when he's sleeping, you know, I'll make something, say, hey, your sandwich is in the refrigerator. Or something like that. I give him his time. You know, I schedule it in around YouTube so he won't get frustrated. So he won't throw YouTube up in my face. So I give him his time. And the same thing with church. I'm active in my church. I do praise and worship. And we have praise and worship practice on Saturdays. But if he wants to go somewhere with me on Saturdays, and he wants to spend time with me on Saturdays, I don't go to praise and worship practice. Even on Sundays. If he has never told me not to go to church. He has never told me not to go to praise and worship practice. But when you're in a marriage and you are in ministry, God, your family, God's first, then it's your family, then it's ministry. So he's not going to tell me to go to church. But we wake up Sunday morning, he's all extra lovey-dovey and extra say, baby, let's go to the movies or let's go whatever. I'm texting, team. I will not be there today. Spending time with hubby. Team, I won't be here today. Me and hubby got business to handle. And that lets him know that he's my priority. And it wasn't always like that, guys. He wasn't always my priority. I had to grow into that. Because I felt like, who are you? I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. Why I got to consult with you? Honey, pull it back. So YouTube can be very demanding. So when you have husband, a wife, children, you have to spend time with your husband and your family. It is so important. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I started maintaining my channel based off his advice. So we have grown thus far with his advice. If he says hide your subscribers, I'm hiding my subscribers. If he says put them back, I'm putting them back. If he says, baby, I'm going to suggest this, I'm going to listen. Okay. I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen. All my equipment, he helps me with that. And I feel like my husband knows everything. And he actually had to tell me. Because I would get mad. If he wouldn't help me, or if he wouldn't show me something when he said he ain't know, I thought he'd be an a-hole. I didn't really believe that he didn't know. I really truly didn't believe that he didn't know. Between him and my sister, they do whatever I ask. So it's like they know a lot more than me. So I'm like, what about this? What about that? You have to find a balance between YouTube and your family. Yep, you do. Absolutely, guys. But look, it has been 2 hours and 28 minutes. Ace Dude's family is going to be proud of me. I probably come back live when we leave for 18 Wheels and Turning. And you guys, that is generally a long live. We are in Rhode Island now. So we'll be leaving here and heading back to Delaware, which is about an 8-hour ride. So because I'm trying to get my watch hours, I will put it on. You may hear some talking and you may not. He can't sleep because he's driving, and he really can't comment because he's driving. But I'll stay up as long as I can generally, but you won't see me. You'll see the road. And now that I got this kind of system going on, I can probably keep his phone back here with me when I lay down. So if I doze off, I can wake back up and say, hey, you guys, yada, yada, yada. You know, I can say something in the live, you know. But the phone is generally mounted on the dashboard like it is now. I can flip it around. You guys can see. When I flip it around, you guys will see the truck stop. That's generally how it is. So this is you guys' view. Normally the whole ride. You won't be able to see me because it's dark in here anyway. And that's just the truck stop. People are tucked in and they're resting. So that's what you'll see on the ride. You'll see the highway. You'll see the traffic. It's a lot of things to see. How people drive crazy. Maybe I'll look up some trivia questions and write them down and kind of play around with trivia questions or something. I try to do something to keep you guys entertained. But if you can come in, hang out at least 15 minutes, you know, if not, that's fine. That's dandy. If you can come in, you can put me on and go to bed. Because when you wake up in the morning, we'll still be driving. But it'll still see that you're in there, you know. So that's a way to help too, as far as the live streaming. And you know, however many people that are in, you get the time based on that. But guys, I thank you so much, Cheryl. You get subscriber of the day, because honey, you done hung in here with me and we done had some good conversations. I know that everyone else is busy. It's Friday night. There'll probably be a lot of lives going on. We so excited about Vern now. If Vern is on live, we're going to hang out with her because we celebrating. And I don't remember if she go, I know she go Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, I think, at 5:30. I want to cater my channels more in the AM. Between 8 a.m. and noon is where I would rather be. Those kind of hours for myself. But we'll see. My goal before was to always post a video anytime before the AM. I feel as though when I post in the morning, I get more views. I get more people. It just varies. Like Sunday morning, I get a good little group before I go to church. So Sunday mornings is a definite for me because I get up early enough to where I have to be to church at 9:30 for sound check. So usually, hopefully, prayerfully 8:30, 7 o'clock, 8:30, I'm on live for an hour just about every single Sunday. I was doing every Wednesday, but I'm not home on Wednesdays. So I am home on Tuesdays. So I know for a fact Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays I'm home. So more than likely when I do post or go live, it'll probably be within those 3 days. We're still panning out some things, but we're going to have more things etched once I'm monetized. It's going to be more of a set schedule, you know, things planned out a lot ahead than what it is now. Because like I said, I'm just working on getting my watch hours. But you guys, it's been 2 hours 33 minutes. If I choose to go live later on tonight, I will only stay on for probably about 2 hours. Off the suggestion of Ace Deuce family. She's wonderful. I appreciate their help and support. John, hey, how are you? It's 4 people on here, and John, you just hopped in. I know I'm late. That's okay, but that's fine. It's okay, John. It's always good to see you. You know you're my boy. Let me turn you around so you can see me. What's up, John? It's always good to see you. How's the girls and the girl? I know, Cheryl. Go ahead and say something. We eating again? It's an apple. Like it's a cookie. It's an apple. But look how long it takes me to eat a whole apple. I can't eat a whole apple in one sitting. I don't have the room for a whole apple. That's how small my pouch is. I can eat a whole apple throughout the day, but not at once. It's about this. I told you I like to snack. And see, that's my downfall, but I have to make healthier snacks. I need to get like boiled eggs, some almonds, cheese sticks, rolls of meat, cucumbers, strawberries, blueberries, that kind of stuff. Hold up, killer. Back it up, Johnny. I'm gonna call you Johnny Gay up in this cap. John says they're good, and I asked her to be my girl. You better come through, John. I'm so happy for you. And little by little, maybe my wife. Wow. John, we is coming to the wedding. I'm inviting myself. Word up, Kevy Kev. What's up, Kevin? What it be like on this free for all Friday? No, it's not a challenge. It's just a regular apple with peanut butter. That's all. Kevin, I haven't done a challenge in a while. I think it's time for one. I love peanuts and apple. I always ask God if she was the one, just to give me a sign, and He has gave me a sign because she's always here. She's always watching my girls, and now my girls enjoy her also. Oh, look at that. Auntie Maddie, I heard she was monetized. I gotta go over to her channel. I'm thinking about doing Auntie Maddie's challenge with the boiled egg. The 3 boiled eggs with no hand challenge. I heard she got monetized, Kevin. Oh, guess what, Kevin? Oh my God, Booski, Vern is in review. Vern is in review today. She told me today on my live. Miss Angie, what makes me cry? Cause my girls call her mom and I can't stop them. You think I'm wrong for that? No. No. See, John, I'm a stepmom. Do you not want your girls to call her mom? And does she have a problem with them calling her mom? Hey, buddy, I finished your playlist today, I think. I got, I'm done. Yes, Kevin, she hit it this morning. Buddy, Vern is in review. Let me know if you see a change in your numbers, buddy. So you guys actually, Buddy is a real dog. I thought he was just like a stuffed animal that y'all played around with. Oh, cool. Now she get ready to sell her house. I'm becoming a stepfather, but I would probably always have the girls call me Kevin. Her father's very much in her life. Look, let me tell y'all something. John Ruiz. Y'all know I gotta throw some scripture up in there because it wouldn't be me if it wasn't. The first step parent the first blended family in the Bible was who? That I can remember. Jesus Christ. Joseph was not Jesus' biological father. Joseph was Jesus' stepfather. So blended families have been on for a while. For decades. I don't mind. She love it. Hopefully next month or in March we'll be finding out if we're having. If you're having what? A wedding? There better be a wedding. I'ma beat you. John, you told me a story. John, wait till I tell Kenya. And Short Bus. I haven't seen Short Bus pull up in a few days. I'ma get you, John. Whatever. You didn't have to. Wait till I tell Kenya. Well, you know what? We may be having one ourselves. So, we'll see. We're going to wait till next month to take a test. And y'all heard it here first. So, we all might be pushing out babies by the end of this year. And look, see, Cheryl, remember? If it's so, we don't know yet. So, I don't know how it feels to be pregnant. I've never been pregnant. All I know is somebody didn't come visit us this month. So, we're waiting. My sister told me wait another month, so we're going to wait until next month. I know, right? It will be exciting and confusing all at the same time. But back to the step-parent thing. I'm a stepmother. And my son asked me, what the what? Oh. Girl. We too old. I'm 41 and he'll be 44 in July. Then I had to stay home. I couldn't ride on the truck. But I would be excited because I never knew. You already talked to her dad? Y'all ain't playing, John. I know that's right. But my son asked me if he could call me mom. You think I'm glowing? Cheryl, if you don't get somewhere, girl, select them old folks. Who glowing? John? You think I am? Girl, it's the pale moon sunlight. No, but on the real, I think my face look different too. That's right, it ain't over till God says over. I think there's a difference in my face too. And I told my husband that my face looked different. Because I don't know what it's about my face, but it looked different. But being a step parent is wonderful. My son is 27 years old. He'll be 27 in May. Actually, he'll be 27 May 27. And I love it because we both go to church and we enjoy having fun with the girls. Yes, that's the most important thing. Both of y'all love the Lord. You're on the same page when it comes to religion, because if you have difference in religion, it causes problems. Cheryl says, I had 6 babies. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about at Angie. So he asked me if he could call me dad. More beautiful than you were yesterday. What are you talking about? Guess what's funny? What's funny? I'm gonna have to go to Short Bus to make sure I'm subscribed to his channel still, because I haven't seen him other than I see him in Vern's live. So there's something wrong with it. His dad did not have a problem with him calling me mom. He asked me, could he call me mom? And I didn't have a problem with it. My dad, when you guys hear me talking about my dad, he's actually my stepfather. My biological father is dead. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My birthday is July 6th and my birthday is on July 8th. You mean her birthday is July 6th and yours is July 8th? Hey, Crockett, how are you? The Crockett way. Well, my husband's July 12th. My husband's July 12th. My husband and my brother's birthday is the same day. I was born in May. He was born in July. So, yes, my stepson calls me mom by his choice. And I never... And actually, to be honest, I can remember... I'm going to tell y'all this story. I can remember when he was smaller. And people used to ask him, who was I? And he would say, that's my mom. That's what he would always say. But when people would ask me, I would say he's my stepson. I would always introduce him as my stepson. I never said son until one day I heard him. I listened to him when he said I was his mom. So I stopped calling him my stepson and I started calling him my son ever since. So that doesn't mean anything. And that your kids, John, are what, 6 years old? When I met my husband, Trey was getting ready to turn 2 years old. His name is Trayvon. We call him Trey. But when I met his dad, he was born in 93. I met his dad in 95. So he was getting ready to turn 2 years old in May when I met my husband. We got full custody of him when he was like 6. Yeah, maybe he was still in kindergarten. We got full custody of him when he was like 5 or 6 years old. So I raised him. He lived in the home with me. He grew up with two parents, me and his dad. At Kevin Conway, yes, you too, brother. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with being blended families. As long as you guys have an understanding and you love each other, and I would discipline him, and he didn't. I always refer to my son, nephew, niece, and stepfather as my children. Yes, absolutely. He's my son no matter what. Yeah, blessings to you, host, mods, and chat. Thank you, Crockett Way. Same to you. But yes, and my husband actually has 2 children. Before we got married, we split up a little while. So he went on with his life and I went on with mine. And he went on with his and got a child number 2. And I never got pregnant by anyone. So my husband has 2 children. One that I raised, who will be 27 in May. Check this out. Where are y'all at today, John? Says John. We are in Rhode Island. We had a load to drop off in Massachusetts. And we'll be pulling out here in a couple hours heading home. So both of their birthdays is May 27 and May 28th. And his mom's birthday is May 29. Yeah, my sister and my brother-in-law went to Johnson & Wales University up here. So he has a 27-year-old and a 19-year-old. So our kids is grown, and my 27-year-old don't live with us. So we got our house to ourselves. And I prayed to God for a baby, you know, and I used to feel like I was less than a woman because I never had children. I had health issues that caused me not to have be able to get pregnant. And that was the number one reason why I had weight loss surgery, because I wanted to have a baby. And they make you wait like 12 months after the surgery. 16 months, a year and a half after the surgery. So it'll be 3 years in March since I had the surgery. And since I didn't get pregnant after that, I just was like, you know what, God, whatever your will is, let it be. If it's your desire that I get pregnant, then that's what it'll be. I stopped harping on it. I stopped thinking about it. Whatever you want from my life, God, that's what I want. And that's kind of like where I'm at now. So I ain't getting my hopes up high on, being pregnant because we had a little miss. Because that was normal for me. I never had a regular cycle. None of my life. Because of the polycystic ovarian syndrome that I had. So I never was regular. It causes infertility. But I know that God has the final say. And I prayed and I asked God, if you don't let me have a child before 40, I don't want none. So I basically gave him the ultimatum. But he's God, but I told him what to do. And now I'm 41, so it's like, okay, joke's on you if I am, because you don't tell me. I make the decision. So it's all well. But no matter what, Miss Angie, you have 2 kids, no matter what, and they're your kids. They are my kids. Absolutely. They're my sons. And I always wanted 2 boys. And I always like, God, if you ever allow me to get pregnant, let me have twins. So they can have fun together. My son grew up by himself, and my husband worked a lot. So it was just me and him a lot of times. Me and Trey and mom. He was with me all the time. Because his dad always had to work. Yeah. And some people develop it after they have a baby. And some people just naturally have it. And it's a very... People speak of it now. I don't usually talk quite like this, but I can tell God has specific plans for you, Angie, because I hear him through you, and I wonder if that was meant to happen. You never know, Kevin. You never know. God picks and chooses and uses whom he chooses. Hashtag bars. God picks and chooses. I can't even say it no more. Hashtag bars. Well, I remember you said that, but don't be worried now. You weren't worried when you was jumping all around and stuff. That should have been your care before that. Don't worry now. Don't worry. Just know that God will provide, whatever the case may be. Just know. Well, I speak to my friends and try to force responsible advice on them. I point out that maybe someone is looking over them and speaking to them through me. You never know. And that's the thing. I believe that. And the thing about it is, God always confirms himself, Kevin. So if you believe that God is speaking to you and you release those words in the life of someone else, trust and believe it's going to come true. And they're going to remember what you told them. There's going to be a reminder of what you spoke to them. So trust and believe. If you confident that you're hearing it from God, run with that thing. Nobody can tell you otherwise. But make sure that you know that it's coming from God. People shun from their gifting because they're not absolutely sure if it's God. But there are things that come to our mind and our heart. It's not us. Yes, John, he sleep. He is sleeping. I took his phone because he been back here. He been back on there moderating if he was woke. So you just never know. God has his reasons and seasons for everything. And Buddy, the talking Bitcoin, does your daughter have any children? Because I've known people that have developed PCOS after pregnancy. And then sometimes, when you under a lot of stress and you're dealing with anxiety and all that, that also makes you late too. And y'all, I'm like, Lord, if I get pregnant, I want my stomach to be big fast. I want everybody to see my blessing. Yes. That was kind of like my prayer. Do you both get a lot of time to explore a visit while you drive, like a day off or anything like that? No, Kevin. Look, I be trying my hardest to get out and do stuff, but he be too tired. Driving a truck is very tasking. Now, because he's semi-local, we're home like 2 days a week, where before he was gone 2 and 3 weeks at a time. And driving takes a lot out on you. It is so tasking, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you would think just because somebody is sitting behind the wheel and driving all day, it's a lot. Your mind has to be alert. You have to pay attention. It's a mental tiredness more so of a physical. Buddy says no. Right after she got married at 28, she had to have a complete hysterectomy, and it's the one thing that we regret so much, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's all in God's hands. But guess what, buddy? I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but y'all can look it up. And I don't know if she still have her ovaries and all that, or if she still have eggs. I don't know about that. But they do womb transplants. Yeah, you said she had a hysterectomy, but I seen a womb transplant where you can get somebody else's womb. Look it up. If y'all one day in West Hollywood, California, y'all should come. My house is your house. Oh, we sure will. We sure will. We sure will. And people used to was like, well, won't you adopt a child? And then like my sisters and my cousins, they were always willing to carry a baby for me. But there's nothing wrong with my organs. My organs work fine. I have my ovaries, they're fine. My fallopian tubes are not clogged or anything. My uterus is there intact, nice and healthy. Everything is there. I just, because of the condition, I just didn't ovulate. There's times that I went like a year and a half without even having a cycle. So that disease is more spoken of now than what it used to be. And I struggle with like the facial hair and all that. All that is a result of the PCOS. But I've come a long way since my surgery. Because I used to be on blood pressure medicine. I used to be on cholesterol medicine. I used to be on it all. As a result of that disease. Okay, Cheryl. Everything was taken, even the ovaries. So, you know, if you guys still want to have a baby, people used to always say, won't you adopt a child? Won't you do this? You don't know. And I know she probably get tired of people saying, when you gonna have a baby? I used to get so tired of my great uncles and my great aunties used to say that to me all the time, and I hated it. They didn't mean no harm, but no one knew the real reason why I never got pregnant. And we considered doing fertility treatments, but when I started going, because I was overweight because of the disease, they wouldn't help me. They wanted me to lose weight. And they even suggested like weight loss surgery. But I was like 30, maybe 33. And I was like, I'm not doing no weight loss surgery. That's at 30, whatever. I can lose weight on my own. No. It was never possible. Even if I exercised, even with taking the medication that they was giving me, the most I could lose was probably like 17 pounds on my own. I would never get past that. So, you know, God has a way. And she had the gastric sleeve done too. And you're right, that disease is spoken more than it used to be. Yeah, it is. And the number one reason why I had the gastric sleeve is because I wanted to be healthier so I could get pregnant. So that's why I did it. That was the reasons why. And sometimes I feel like, I gave up a piece of my body and now I'm not even going to have a child. But it is what it is. Yet some people have really hard time losing weight naturally. Yes, they do. And I was one of those. And people think if you have weight loss surgery that it is a cop-out or that it's the easy way out. It is not, guys. I promise you. And having weight loss surgery is not the end-all, the be-all. You will gain the weight back. And I think that not only will you gain the weight back, some of it, I think it is based on the chemical balance of your body. I'm hoping one day she'll adopt children. I would love to love it so much. But again, it's all in God's hand. Yes, if she chooses to adopt, love them just like it came from her. There's some kids out here that need to be adopted. If I was to adopt, I want a brand new baby. Like, I want a child freshly born, maybe a month or two. If I was to adopt, that's what I want. At Angie in Real Life, have to slide out, but I will leave the live open, and I'll share your live out on Twitter. Much love, girl. Thank you, Crockett Way. I appreciate it. You guys are, oh my God, it's been 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. The Aces family gonna be proud of me. No, it's not a cop-out, and you have to really carefully when you have those false surgeries. Yes, it is a lifestyle change. It absolutely is. And I have gotten away from a lot of the way that I was eating. But at the same time, you know, you have to look at a person's body. You cannot change a person's DNA makeup. You cannot change a person's hormonal balance. I've come to the realization that now I'm in my late 40s. It's not enough to eat. It's not enough to eat better. It's beyond time to be very diligent about overall diet and exercise. Absolutely true. And a lot of people that I have known that had weight loss surgeries, they were never small people. Me personally, I was never overweight. I didn't grow up a fat kid. I wasn't a fat baby. In high school, I was tall and skinny. You know, I always had the hips and the behind because that's just who we are. But I was never an obese person. I didn't grow up fat. And what I realized over the years and dealing with people that had weight loss surgery, if you are naturally a heavy person and your DNA and your chromosomes and your hormones are already there, then I see a lot of overweight, a lot of weight, sometimes 2 times as much people gaining that weight back. But I was never a fat person. My weight gained solely because I was in sports and everything. My weight gain solely came based off my hormones. I remember at the age of 14 years old, might be telling my business, I'll say 15, I thought I was pregnant. I was playing basketball, I thought I was pregnant. I went to pick up my girls from daycare and they drew a picture of me and their self and their new mommy. What? If your baby's like her, she is the one. Kevin, I love me some pizza. I can eat pizza every day. I can eat pizza every day. I love me some pizza. I like chocolate, but I'm not a big fan. I love pizza and I love potato chips. Those are my downfalls. Pizza, potato chip, and cheese curls. Love them. I love me some potato chips, y'all. I do. But when you have people that are normally overweight, I mean, if you look at people's history, their whole family is fat. I don't believe that all of us was meant to be skinny. You know how I have one friend that their whole entire family is short. The mom is short. All the sisters is short. The kids is short. Everybody is short. The men is short. And then you have a family where you have all these females, but they all got nice shapes. The mom, the grandma, the aunties, the cousins, they all got that dime bristle body. But it's in their line. And then you have the ones that are just fat and overweight. And then you see that. So I believe that it has a lot to do with DNA and the makeup of that person. Even if you choose to have a weight loss surgery, you have to maintain it. My goal was to only lose 100 pounds. Overall, I lost like 112 pounds, 116 pounds. And I maintained it up until last year. So my goal, my lightest was 221 pounds. That was my lightest weight. My heaviest weight was 348 pounds. I stand 5'11" at 348. But, buddy, let me see. POS happened right after my daughter got into college. She was never a big girl, and by the time she graduated from college, she was up to 270 pounds. Now she's 140 pounds. And that's so true, buddy, because I wasn't big either. And then I just blew up all of a sudden. I was not big. And when I missed my cycle, it started with me, buddy, probably around 7th, 8th grade. And I started missing my cycles. Of course, I was sexually active, so I had to go tell my mom when I didn't have my cycle. So she took me to the doctor, and they told, yes, buddy, it is. And I remember I told you I was a big person myself. I can eat healthy Monday through Friday, and Saturdays sometimes I cheat. Well, you don't. I always say don't neglect yourself. Who don't love carbs? And when a person that have PCOS, which is a disease that I'm talking about for me and Buddy's daughter, a person that has PCOS is a endocrine disorder. So your endocrine system affects your whole entire body. So what happens is your body is not properly processing your insulin the way that it should. So your hormones are all out of whack. You don't ovulate. You don't have a period. You have massive facial hair. There are some girls that have PCOS literally. Hey, Sunray, what's up? What's up? There's a lot of people that I've seen, women that has full-blown beards as a result of PCOS. I shave. That's why, and I'm very careful with it. That's why I don't have those bumps and all those things. I gained a lot of weight when I quit smoking cigarettes 6 years ago, and now I'm trying to lose weight. But now it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. So when your body is not processing insulin the way it's supposed to, and then it makes your testosterone levels higher. So your body is not ovulating, so you won't have a period. You don't have regular cycles. You have facial hair because you don't have that estrogen hormone. Your testosterone is a lot higher than what it should be as a woman because of the improper processing of insulin. So since your body is not processing insulin the way it's supposed to, and then we're eating rice. Wow, I've never heard of PT. It's called PCOS. It's called polycystic ovarian syndrome, aka Stein-Liverson's disease. And it puts you at high risk for everything: ovarian cancer, endometriosis, infertility, fibroids, cysts, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It's just it's a bad disease. It is a bad disease. It really is. And a lot of people, like I said, they're not aware of it. When I found out I had it, what the devil is that? I have a whole book on it at home that I purchased. Nope, I'm not on meds because I had weight loss surgery. But I actually came off of a lot of medications. When I first got diagnosed, you guys, I was in my 20s. We always knew that I had problems with my period at an early age. Like I said, my mom took me to the doctor and they did all these tests. And they told my mom that it was a hormonal issue and that I would grow out of it, is what they told my mom. And I never grew out of it. I was on every birth control pill you could possibly think of. Stop my period, start my period. I had to have DNCs where my period would just go on for months and not stop. Then I would go months and months and not have it. Then I had to be on birth control pills to try to fix it. Facial hair, you know. And a lot of people that have PCOS, their stomach is usually pretty large. For me not having kids, I had a big stomach. You know, and then on top of the insulin, you eating rice and pasta and potato chips and sugars and all that. On top of the insulin that your body is already producing and don't have anything to do with it. So yes, Sunray, I was on meds in my early 20s when I first got diagnosed with it. I was on metformin, I was on Micardis, I was on spironolactone, I was on a lot of meds. Blood pressure medicine, cholesterol medicine, yes. When I first got diagnosed, I was on a lot of medications. So what I did was I started changing what I ate. Like I started eating canned foods. I started cutting out my sodium intake. I changed a lot of what I ate. This was a good chat. I'm going to play you back later, the whole entire video. Talk to you soon. Everybody, bye-bye. Okay, thank you, buddy, for coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and I think I'm done with your list. I'm gonna double check. I may have had one left to look at, but I think I completed it. But if not, I'll finish it tonight. But it's done, all 57 of them. But yes, Sunray, I was on a lot of medications, but I'm not now. And before I had surgery, I was on metformin and a cholesterol medicine. After I had my surgery, you guys, I can honestly say that my period has been coming on every single month since I had my surgery. Every month. And that has never happened to me my whole entire life. And it'll be 3 years in March. So since I had the surgery and lost all that weight, my cycle's been regular, and I'm not on any medications. None. My blood pressure fluctuates because, you know, they change the chart. But other than that, nope, no regrets. And I always tell people, if they're contemplating on having a surgery, have it. Yeah. No regrets. And if you go back on some of my pictures, you can see the difference in my weight loss. And I can see, since I've been doing YouTube, that over the year I gained like 20 pounds. And I don't like it. So PCOS is a very rare disease, and I may talk about it one day on my channel. Other than today, you know, because I have a book on it. A lot of people are not aware of it. Miss Angie, I'm going to keep you running. I'm on my way to take a shower because I got to go to the funeral. Oh yeah, I forgot you said was it your cousin? I think you said it was your cousin that passed away. But yes. I'll be sending prayers to you guys. Love and light for your family. But yeah, so that's a little bit of my journey since we were talking about getting pregnant and having babies. But that's why I've never had children, for that very reason. But it is known that I've known people and read stories that got pregnant like 3 months after the surgery. Thank you, John. Yeah, it is. And also, I don't know, another rare disease that I probably will talk about on my channel, which is common in African Americans, is multiple myeloma. I had no idea what multiple myeloma was, and I almost think that their month is March. Multiple Myeloma Awareness Month. Never knew what it was, never heard of it. Literally, I swear, when they said my mom had multiple myeloma, I thought they were saying myeloma, skin cancer. But my mom died for complications of multiple myeloma, which is a blood disease. She literally had cancer, bone marrow. Cancer in her, because bone marrow is blood cells. So my mom had cancer of the blood. Never heard of it. Never. So I'm going to talk about that too a little bit more. And it's common in African Americans. Multiple myeloma. Yes. It causes your bones to be real. Before my mom left this earth, she was paralyzed from the waist down. And you're talking about a woman that worked 2, 3, 4 jobs. Loved the cruise. Loved to shop. Never let grass grow under her feet. Never. Her and my dad was always going somewhere. She would work buku overtime to make her trip money. And when I say 2, 3 jobs, I'm not exaggerating. My mom was a CNA for the state of Delaware at a state facility for mental retarded people. She worked there 15 years up until her death. Also, she did private duty cases where she would go take care of people. And she got paid for taking care of my grandparents. So her hustle game was always strong. She did not play. And when she left this earth, she left my dad and all of us a house that's paid for, the land is paid for, and the car is paid for. So y'all, it's so many things out here that you don't even know about. And another thing too, I never heard of sarcoidosis. I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis in 2014, 2013. Never even know what sarcoidosis was. Sarcoidosis? What the devil? All these crazy diseases. Yes. Yes. And a lot of these diseases, I think, have connections with what we put into our body. These synthetic foods, the synthetic sugars, the synthetic meats, the non-man-made meats. For example, the chicken, McChicken. The McChicken is not real chicken. The McChicken sandwich from McDonald's is not real chicken, y'all. And how do I know that? Because I worked at a chicken plant. I worked at Purdue Farms. I worked in the chicken wing department. And some days when our shift got off early or we met our quota for the day, then I would get shift to a different department, which was I think thigh to bone, thigh and legs. And next to that department, they had this department beside that, the bones and all this thing. This machine will grind up all this stuff, which I had no idea what it was. I just saw a box full of things that look like potty meat. Have you guys ever seen potty meat before? Or like a mushy potty meat? Potty meat is like in a can. Most people that grew up poor know what potty meat is. Hello, I am Alexis, John's new girlfriend. I got his phone. Hey Alexis, I am Angie from Angie in Real Life. It is nice to meet you. You guys, meet John's new girlfriend, Alexis. It's nice to meet you, Alexis. You're gonna have to go create you a YouTube account so you can get on and follow some of us. It's nice to meet you. Wait till I tell my husband I met you. He sleep. We talk about you an awful lot, Alexis. All good stuff, though. It's all good stuff. So it's nice to meet you, Alexis. And my real name is Angela, but I go by Angie. Angie in Real Life. So yes, guys, I've been running this mouth for 3 hours. The Ace Deuce family gonna be proud of me. And Vern too. Because I gotta be like Vern when I grow up. That girl be holding them lives down. So I'm gonna do games on my channel, but I created my own game when I first started YouTube. It's called Angie and Real Life Trivia. So I'm gonna go back to that. There's some fun questions on there. And Angie and Real Life Trivia, it's questions about me and my life and my YouTube channel. And all kind of other questions that I make up. So I'm gonna give it to you, John. Here it is. I'm passing it to you. Take it, John. Oh, that's good. We're good people. Kevin, it's at you now. Gotta put a breakdance emoji on there. We heard a lot about you too, Alexis. And I'm glad that John has somebody in his life. Because it's always nice to go through life with a partner. I'm always going to keep it going. Alright. Pass it to Vern when you go on her live. So guys, look. Lexus is always nice to go through life. If you love him and he love you, and you know what you want and he know what he wants, don't let nobody stop y'all. Go and marry that man, girl, if you love him and you know he a good man. Thanks, I really love him, and I guess I can call them my girls in the name of Jesus. Yes, they are your girls. You inherit 2 daughters. I inherited 2 sons. I have 2 boys. My husband has 2 sons, Alexis, and I love them children just like I birthed them. I sure do. I love his children because I love him. And when he was telling us about you, a lot of us were saying to him that as long as if you love his girls and treat his girls right, hands down. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. If you love his kids and love his kids wholeheartedly, and his kids understand, look, my husband's second son tried to disrespect me, but my husband niched it real easy. But it wasn't because of him, it was because of the mother. But my husband nipped it in the butt. I didn't have to deal with that. Good God, everybody dropping videos. Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Did y'all hear all that? Everybody dropping videos. I love my boys. I sure do. Yeah, and my mom loved my husband too. And the reason why I married my husband, I don't know if John told you, but I was 17 when I met Kenya. And he was 18. And he had already had a son that was getting ready to turn 2. So he had a child at an early age. So we started parenting very early. But he asked me to marry him. And my mom was like, girl, you better marry that man. She was like, he a good man. My mom told me that, to marry him. I was like, all right, because when he asked me to marry him, I told him no. And then when I went and talked to my mom about it, my mom was like, girl, you better marry that man. He's a good man. And here we are, 16 years later, June. I'm not saying there's been a bed of roses, because I'd be lying, because it has not been. All I know is I love him, and I understand that he loves me. If you love somebody, you can probably, I believe, get through anything. When it says love covers a multitude of sin, I believe that. Even though I believe it's in reference to Jesus because he's love. But I believe if you love somebody wholeheartedly and they love you too, y'all can get through anything. Promise me. Listen when I tell you. This old girl know what you're talking about. I know, he told us. Y'all kind of jumped the gun on that, y'all. If y'all are, y'all better hold off till y'all get married. No more goodies. Well, that's what I believe. Now, before I got married, I wasn't professing Christianity. I wasn't saying that I was saved. So I was having extramarital sex. But if you guys, you know, tighten it up, Alexis, make them marry you, and then give them some more. I know y'all human, but I tell him the same thing, and he'll tell you that. Because the guys were picking on him. The guys was picking on him. And I had his back. Well, if you're not, y'all should still get married. If that's what y'all want. Don't base it on a baby. Whether you guys are pregnant or not, if you love him and he loves you, still get married. Still get married. And keep the lines of communication open. What goes on in your husband's marriage and your marriage, it stays between you guys. I think one of the girls on Facebook asked me, what advice would you give newlyweds? I said, put God first. Always communicate. And stick by each other no matter what. You're not married to his family. He's not married to yours. You guys are married to each other. Yes, they come along with the family, but it's not a package deal. The marriage is between you and him and and the girls. Yes, they was. Short bus. It was me. Short bus pull up. My husband and I think it was just us three that night. They was dragging him through the mud, Lexus, girl. They was dragging him through the mud, literally. It was so funny. They were saying all kinds of stuff. You know how men are. I'm like, all right, y'all, lay off him now. But yeah, that was a good comical live. They was on him hard. Yes, absolutely, no problem. I can't wait to tell my husband that I met you, cause he sleep. Y'all, I've been on this thing 3.5 hours. I'm so proud of me. I always knew I could talk. But you guys, it's almost been 3.5 hours. He's always talk about, y'all, just know I hit the red button for you, and I hope to join you and your hubby on your page. Oh, you gotta let me know what your name is on your page. Is your page Alexis? Okay. You see that? You said my girls have my phone. Go ahead, girl. I know that's right. Yes, come through. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's nothing wrong with them girls calling you mom. If you okay with it, and John's okay with it, and they okay with it, it's nice. It was nice stopping in. I catch you on your next live, dear. Bye, guys. Sunray TV, thank you for stopping by. I'm getting ready. They are my joys and always put a smile on my face. Oh, that is just so awesome. Look at you guys. See some still happiness in this world. God is so amazing. But anyway, you guys, it's been 3.5 hours. I know that it's 8 of y'all on here, and I appreciate y'all time. But I'm going to end this live and try to get me a nap before we hit this road. We'll be pulling out in a couple hours. I think he said like 7. No, he said 6, I think. So, shoot, that's in about an hour. That's about an hour. It's 5 o'clock now. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell anyone and everyone you know about what's going down in the world with your girl, me, Angie, in real life. You guys, what you make happen for others, gotta make happen for you. One planet, one water, but it is God that gives the increase. It is in Him that we live, move, and have our being. We can do no thing without Him, y'all. In the words of my late great mother, live, baby, live. That's my time, y'all. That's it, and that's all. Peace.